Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, Dane. Barry on the vocals.
Fighting and fucking and then we fight some more. Been at it for so long, what we fighting for? Over emotional, go ahead and cry some more. I'm just trying to lay up in the crib and play some Titanfall. These interruptions be blowing mine with a passion. And every time we speak and the feelings is cinematic. All with the theatrics, and all you watch is love and hip hop. So for you copying bitches, this shit is tragic. Hold up, it's like a trust, got you going with this rhetoric. You call me a cheater, so a break is so suggested. How you say you happy, but you go through my text and shit. You gon' end up single.
Yeah. What's going on, people?
Cause only through the mic is when you hear me. So gotta make sure
on the second, let's go. Hold on a second, Barry your ass, yeah. They ain't know that been lame mo. Tell
me why we gotta fuss and fight. I just wanna have you in my life, but every time I try to make it right, it always seems like you ain't acting right. And I just wanna
let's get it.
Other times I wanna let you slide, but I can't see me without you by my side.
Shout out to everybody who
I love you at the same damn time. Fighting and fucking and then we fight some more. Been at it for so long, what we fighting for? What a tangle where we weave. You hate me, well I hate you. The fuck you mean? I don't mean that. Shorty got my whole heart. I was an empty canvas. You came and built my Mozart. Hope you get the picture, babe. Why we being disarrayed? Then everybody got the same. Come and my scripture, babe. Let me read it on you.
Yo, shout out to this fucking pink. Shout out to this pink lemonade.
The feelings we keep deep in the sun.
My guy, I got your boy, my guy.
Something better than better. Shorty get it together. And with this rain, we can weather the weather. When it's all said and done, more is always said and done.
This pink lemonade hitting, y'all.
Tell me why we gotta fuss and fight. I just wanna have you in my life, but every time I try to make it right, it always seems like you ain't acting right.
Every time I just wanna take you on this ride.
It was.
You said but I can't see me without you by my side. I love you at the same damn time.
I love you at the same damn time, but you always got
to want to check in the school.
I love you at the same damn time.
What's up?
What up? This that new J Willa. Pick that up, grab that project. EP called For Her. This song is called Straight Up, featuring yours truly.
Okay. Cool. How we doing? We straight up. I told you everything you knew, bro.
Then I started singing.
Mills on the check-in. What's goody, brother? What's goody?
Oh man, log off now.
Yeah.
Mills is on the check-in.
Whoa. But the beat is running.
Alright, cool.
The beat.
They say that life's a journey and I laugh because part of me knows it's true. With all this drive, I can easily find another route, but what am I to do when all these street signs point to you? With the beat break, knowing this might not be right.
Poetry and beat break.
I'm right knowing that it's not wrong.
Poetry and beat break. Landing on the check-in. What's skitty?
Landing too?
What up?
It's gonna be a crazy episode.
We live. It's lit. It's lit. Have some thumbs across the screen.
What's good, everybody?
Got some thumbs. We here. We starting it.
Yeah, man.
It's the best day of the week.
Oh yeah.
What's good, y'all?
What up?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
What up, man? Your titties? You just shook his hand. You know he ain't wash them.
Barry don't wash his hands when he goes to the bathroom, y'all. Barry does not wash his hands.
He touching everything too. That's disgusting,
You
dog.
just nasty. We live, baby.
Shout out to Josh and this pink lemonade.
Yeah,
Busting forever.
It's very chilled. It's not too chilled. It's chilled enough.
Get a hand clap for the lemonade.
And I'm not even gonna tell them the ingredients. We're just gonna leave it
I
at that.
literally made it just in time.
Yes, you did.
That's why it's perfectly.
Listen, IG page for the pink lemonade coming soon. Just let everybody know. So
It's
make
all
sure,
good, man.
Make sure you go tell a friend to tell a friend.
So any guest that comes, you gotta taste this lemonade. EP called For Her. This song is called Straight Up, featuring.
That's how it sounds?
I hope not.
How do we sound, y'all? We sound good?
Does everything sound good?
Let us know if we sound good.
You good. For now.
Landon said, "Nah, I'm coming for the lemonade." He's
tired.
He's
Lemonade is
tired
lit.
of it. Drew on the check-in. What's skitty? Nah, man, what's up, man? How was y'all week, man? Since we here.
Great. It was great.
What happened to you this week, man?
Nothing crazy, but it's just great.
Okay.
I'm live. Can't complain. So it's great.
Yeah, man.
How about yourself, brother?
Back on my diet again.
Here we go.
I'm out here getting thinner and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Showing
Bro,
chest
you on a
and
diet
shit.
every other week.
Damn right. This take a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back on it, so look forward for me getting smaller.
They ain't about to fit a small in H&M.
This boy has been on a diet forever. Shout out to
Fat for
Simone on
longer.
the check-in. Yo, I got to tell y'all about something that happened to me today.
Wow.
I went to the DMV, and first of all, they're crooks.
Okay.
Okay. I let my license expire, so it's my fault, right?
Okay.
But they charged me $80 to renew my license.
Yeah.
$80.
Yeah, that's wild.
But something else happened at the DMV.
Okay.
$80.
Yeah, $80.
No. But think about that. Why 80?
$80.50 to be
So
exact.
to get a new one, like let's say you were a new driver, I don't even remember how much.
I don't know how much it was, but that shit was too much. Shout out to Dre on the check-in. $80 is crazy.
That is.
I saw the price. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Almost
But-
made you not get it, right?
Almost. I was like, nah, I could drive dirty for a little bit. I don't need my license.
Nah, don't let it go the whole time. That's what I did. You know, I let mine go all the way.
How much did you pay?
A lot. And I had to take the driver test, the written test.
Nah.
You know, I had to get the
I'd
whole
rather
thing.
just drive illegal.
Yeah.
Nah, but I had to take a picture over because I had my same picture since I was 16. So I had to take a picture. So I go to take a picture and this black lady's there. And as soon as I walked up, she was like,
Oh shit!
Oh,
you look cute.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that. And then she tapped the lady next to her. She was like, look at this one. And she's like, oh, you handsome. I was like, oh, thank you, miss.
Yeah,
I
man,
appreciate
right,
it.
all right.
They're
Shout
older
out to
women.
my mama.
Right.
You know,
They're older women.
shout out to my mama.
So I didn't want to disrespect them. Like, oh, so they're older women. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, we see you.
You feel what I'm saying? I got the older ladies on my side. Shout out to the old people.
Hey.
But she goes to say, it's a fact, drop bomb fact. She go on to say that, oh, my daughter could. My daughter, are you single? I'm like, nah, I'm not. So, shut that up, right? So I take the picture, and then I'm like, yo, can I see it, please? Because I don't need no ugly pictures. And then she said, really?
Oh.
Ugly picture?
Yeah, there you go again.
like, okay.
Shameless plug. Go ahead,
Listen,
sis.
this lady was in her bag. Okay?
Go ahead, grandma.
Listen, grandma got game.
Wow.
So I saw the picture, and then she was like, if you want to take another one, I could just send it to my daughter. I was like,
Oh.
Listen, this lady was on it.
Wow.
I was like, thank you, grandma. I appreciate it.
My daughter probably like Frankenstein.
Nigga. Because listen, if you're
You know if your mama going that hard.
If your mother going that hard
It's
to give
a
you
wrap.
away,
You are
there's
ugly.
something wrong with you.
You are ugly.
So shout out to whoever lady mama that was.
All right.
Word.
And
I ain't
shout-
calling you ugly, but you just
It's facially challenged.
We all know the truth.
hello. Shit.
I just remembered I forgot something, though. I'll be
What?
right back, y'all.
What?
Press the drop, Dame.
Go ahead. Y'all keep talking.
I can't. He can't introduce it. So everybody come back.
Okay.
I don't know what he forgot, but
Oh, he forgot. I think he forgot his headband.
his hairband. His
His persona.
Oh, okay. Wow. Who are you?
What happened?
You just changed it to a whole nother
Bro, I
person.
forgot. Y'all ain't tell me?
You a whole nother person
Come on
now.
now. Gotta have a big damn it. All right, we back. All
right, we
can
back.
do this. We back.
Cool.
Oh, damn. James Harden dropped 61. Jesus Christ. Shout out to Maisha on the check-in.
Mills said he might his second baby mother mom. And she nice to work too. Yo, Mills ain't shit. Yo, Mills is crazy.
Yeah. All right. What up, everybody? I go by the undeniable name of Damo. Never been a lame-o.
It's your boy, that boy Bari.
And this is Jay Willa, the podcast killer, a.k.a. Podcast Poppy, a.k.a. the Podfather. This is Willa Wednesdays. We talking music, bullshit, and politics. Wow.
Put that on time one day.
What? With the
Wow.
He like pow, pow, pow.
It's all good. We gonna get there one day. We gonna get there one
Never
day.
work.
But what up, though?
What's good, man? What we talking about today, man?
I wanted to ask you real quick. We asked you about dirty secrets last week, right?
Okay.
So I felt like I wanted to ask you about straight up.
Okay.
And so since we asked you about
You
one
wanna start
song,
here, or you wanna-
just
Uh,
give a quick synopsis about the song real quick?
All right.
Well, for those who don't know,
There he goes. There he goes.
Check in.
for those who don't know, my bad, I'm sorry. Jay just dropped his project called For Her. It's a 4-track EP with four track EP with 4 tracks on it. And we talked about the first single last week, which was Dirty Secrets.
Yeah.
The one this week is Straight Up.
Yeah.
Featuring yours truly.
Yeah.
And, ooh, I like that. So tell people what was the inspiration for that song?
Straight Up pretty much came from a time when I was dealing with my child's mother. And
Sounds like drama.
yeah, straight drama.
Toxic? A little toxic?
Yeah, it was a little toxic.
A little toxic,
And
little
with
bit.
that, it was like the first line is fighting and fucking, and then we fight some more.
Sounds about right.
Like that's just
A lot of people have been quoting
you know
that
what
on
I'm saying?
Facebook lately.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I've been
real
seeing
life.
it. Yeah.
It's real life. Like that's literally what happens in bad relationships.
Oh, the
Y'all
king
fight,
of R&B.
me?
Damo, the king of R&B.
y'all fight, then y'all do whatever you gotta
Drew
do.
said that's the best song on the
everything.
EP.
Appreciate that, Drew. Appreciate
Oh, that's
that.
what's up. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
and then you fight some more, and then it's just a single. It's
Right.
just what's the thing? A
Cycle.
cycle. There you go. And then, yeah, I mean, at the end, pretty much the chorus is straight up. Like, I just want to have you in my life, straight up.
Right.
But every time I try and do something, you're not acting right. So it's like, it's just that fight, that struggle that you have. That's pretty much where the song came from.
All right. Well,
not much to it.
Nice,
Simple.
Cool. Y'all get that. We should put some
Penelope
links
said
up.
she felt that on another level.
Actually,
I
can you
got
get
the
a link?
links.
We're
I got
gonna drop
the
a couple links
I got the links.
in the chat for people to get the new
Landis said
stuff.
facts.
What we talking about?
Mediator, moderator, roll call, Barry.
Stenographer.
Stenographer, don't wash his hands, Barry.
Oh, nasty typing.
Dirty fingers.
Those are his dirty secrets. Right.
I used the bathroom and didn't wash my hands.
That's my dirty secret.
Then I just shook up with my mans.
That's my dirty secret.
That's exactly how it
Dirty
be.
secrets.
That's how it be.
Yo, y'all
Now,
ain't
that's
shit.
really disgusting, bro. You gotta change that about yourself. Why do you use the bathroom and not wash your hands?
I agree.
Why do you do that?
I'm gonna let y'all run with this.
I'm just saying, like, come on, man.
We got 2 whole hours.
I'm gonna get mine.
Remember? Nah,
Get
but
some soap. You got 2 hours.
we gotta talk about the tragedy that happened on Facebook Live a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That
If,
shit had me so angered.
I don't know if anybody saw it. The young lady who was raped on Facebook Live in a club, I believe, was it Club Opera? So that's the name of the club that she was in.
Okay.
I think that's the name of the club.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to talk about that. And people are speculating if it's real, if it's fake, or whatever the case may be. But we're gonna talk about it.
That's terrible. That is even a
Yeah.
like you get raped.
Did y'all see the video?
Yeah, I saw it.
Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
You saw it, Josh?
Nah, I didn't even know about this.
Upsetting, bro.
No, it was crazy.
Oh, you don't know about it at all?
No, I didn't know about it at all.
Yeah, there's
I mean, I've been.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
See over there, like in the corner. That's where I've been. Like,
He said, since y'all left,
I'm like,
That's where he lives.
yeah.
right.
All right, what else? What else?
Supporting Soulja Boy and bootleg black businesses.
We just want to discuss that because
I feel that's so disrespectful. We gonna talk about
that's what I said. We got some stuff to talk about because I'm kind of like I gotta.
it. Cause y'all gonna get off my mans like that.
You know what I'm saying? Do women clothing contribute to them being overly sexualized?
One more again.
I
One
like
more
that
again.
topic, man. I'm
Do
sorry.
women clothing contribute to them being overly sexualized?
Does women's clothing? I'm gonna say that in regular English. I just peeped that. No, I'm just being a jerk. Nah, but yeah, that's a good. I like that topic
Nah, that one is good too.
because we don't ever talk about it.
Women don't. Never mind.
We gonna say that.
Never mind. Never mind.
Playing stepdaddy, the pros and cons.
And we have an expert today at the table.
Uh-oh.
I'm stopping.
All right, word.
I'm stopping.
Wow.
The pros and cons of playing
Hey
stepdaddy.
man.
You know
Hey
what I'm
man.
saying?
All right, let's get it.
You know y'all been friends for too long.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact. That is definitely a fact.
What's the next one, man? Pros
Lady-
and cons to being stepdaddy.
Yeah.
What's the next topic?
Ladies, on the first date,
First date.
do you order anything on the menu or do you ask him what you can order first?
That's a really good question.
And then fellas, does it
Oh,
matter
shit.
what she orders or is
I
there a
like that
limit?
question.
Okay.
So that's a 2-part question and answer for both women
Wow.
and men. So
Okay.
we're gonna get to that. And other things, the Patriots was going to the Super Bowl again. R. Kelly got dropped from Sony.
I mean,
What else happened?
the Adrian Broner fight.
Adrian Broner fight, if you saw it, between him and Manny Pacquiao.
That was crazy. So let's get started real quick
No.
because let's do the.
I want to start with Chris Brown.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I
that's
was gonna
another
say,
one.
too.
So,
For that.
all right.
Where's the drop?
Yeah, we're gonna
We
do
gotta
this
talk about
Chris
Chris Brown, y'all.
As
Chris Brown it is.
for the pink lemonade.
Get the pink lemonade popping.
Listen, man. Chris Brown go to Paris.
Wait, I want to hear y'all hear it pour.
He always be like,
I'm not gonna lie. That sounded so appetizing. That sounded so appetizing. Like,
yo, this pink lemonade is lit.
like that,
Yo.
listen, that pink
Yo, when
lemonade.
he first did that, I was just like, yo, he's a clown for doing this. And then when he did it,
Then
I
you
was,
did
just,
this.
I was like, nah, that's fine.
Real talk,
We good. The lemonade is 5 for everybody that want to know. It is 5.
They don't know about it.
Everybody hit
And
the like
five.
and share button.
Five.
though, real
Oh, that's
quick.
a fact.
Like and share.
Come on,
like
bro,
and
you
share.
fucking
Like and
That's his
share,
job, man.
tag somebody, bring them to
somebody to
church. Invite somebody to the conversation, man. We got some good topics tonight, and and shout out to the
Some
new people.
Very, 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 very good
I
ones.
see a couple new faces on the watch party joint. This
Chris
is what's
Brown.
up, man. Chris
Yes.
Brown.
Chris Brown.
He
Chris
was
Brown.
allegedly.
Chris Brown was in
Yes.
Paris for about a week.
Yeah.
He was doing a couple of like dance expos.
He got in trouble with something else too out there too for riding a motorbike
Okay.
through the streets, and a lady called the police on him saying that he was causing too
you
much
saw
noise. and
Meek
shit.
Mill.
I mean, what you know?
Meek almost did 2
Black
years.
and biking. That's a
You can't
that's
ride a bike while black. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
can't do that.
That's against the law.
That's a fact.
Nah, but he was out there doing some dance stuff. He had like a bunch of dance rehearsals and dance expos.
Word.
He was like trying to get his moves, his
chest with the.
He was just trying to do all the boom, boom, touch. He was trying to do all that. And while he was out there, he
I got a
got
question about that too.
accused of rape.
Accused of rape.
While in the midst of his dance shit going on,
Wow.
he got accused of
He
rape.
like mid Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
Just what?
Sir,
freeze.
I did.
He doing the Tootsie Roll and got accused of rape.
Yo, that's crazy.
And the world crucified him.
Of course,
Like
they jumped
hung
on
him
quick.
out to dry.
Bro, he was on every news.
And it's a
platform.
list right after this R. Kelly situation, so
Right.
you already know.
So everybody in their Me Too mood. You
So
know,
they
yeah.
like, oh, if he did this, oh, it's a wrap for him. Oh my God, disgusting. Man, you ain't shit.
My thing is, the same day it
That
was
he-
denounced, right?
Yeah,
And
like
they found
later
out
that
she was
evening.
lying.
Later that evening, they found out that
wasn't-
she was lying. She came
there
out,
was
she's
no
lying,
post.
whatever the case. No one has retracted their story.
There was
Yeah.
a post
There's
about
not
it.
one post that says, "Oh, ladies and
No
gentlemen,
lies.
Chris Brown
I
is."
saw one on
You
the
saw
Shade
one?
Room.
On the Shade Room?
shout out to the Shade Room.
They
Shout out to the Shade
retracted
Room.
it on the Shade Room?
No, they said Chris Brown has been acquitted of all charges. Women lied. They pretty
wow.
much said it just like that.
Wow.
So
All right.
only the Shade Room. So shout out to the Shade Room.
Shout out to the Shade Room.
Shout out to the Shade
You know
Room.
what I'm saying?
But
Supporting Chris Brown. All right,
why are we so quick? Like Chris Brown, why are we so quick to kill Chris Brown?
Because remember, he was in trouble for assaulting
'Cause it's
Rihanna.
his
He had a
history,
fight
yeah.
with, but he had one fight with Rihanna.
And if you don't, and
He
most
got
people-
beat up and got mad and hit her back.
And yeah,
right? And most people don't even know the whole story.
I don't-
But that's how it really went.
shout out to
'Cause
Reggie on the
it was on the
Like,
doc.
well, I was like, wait, I don't remember.
He said, "Don't do it." He said, "Don't do it."
No,
Don't do
in the
it. Don't do
documentary,
it.
in the documentary on Netflix, he said that how she took the key out the car.
Bruh,
threw
she
his
took the key out the Lambo and threw it in like a
And then
cornfield.
she's punching him in the face.
Not
And he's
for
like, yo,
nothing.
chill.
I don't have a Lambo yet, but when I do get one, you're not throwing my key.
Bruh, I got a Honda.
You're not gonna throw my key.
I got a Honda.
I
You
have
throw
a-
my Honda key?
I have a Metro
that's a
card.
wrap.
You
You
I
throw
lose
my
that.
rip up my Metro card? Like, rip it up.
Because think about it.
So
You
what are
got to pay
talking
$1
That's
for a
it.
Metro card now. And then you got to pay that. Nah.
Bruh.
Yeah, if you got a monthly one, that's 120.
That's bro.
nah.
The fair's about to go up.
Them fighting's words.
So you're not gonna take nothing of mine and throw it nowhere.
Fight
So you
words.
throw Lambo keys out into the abyss, and he was outside and couldn't find it.
And then he came back to the
You
car.
imagine being mad out in the field? Like, what? Goddamn, why would you do this?
And then he came back to
Fucking
the car.
hate you. Like,
and then he said that she was out there slapping him, scratching him, biting him.
You mad
and then
as
he
hell.
said he finally
You know, he's frustrated.
turned around and clocked her one time. Boom, boom.
That's
You ever
it.
been late for something and couldn't find your keys? And that level of anger, imagine that times 20.
And it's in the dark. You got your phone. You out there like, how the hell you going? Come on,
And you
man.
legit,
Lambo keys,
you know what make it
bro.
worse?
Bruh.
Your room be
Nah.
so clean
That's
to
a
look
fight.
for that one key
That is a
in
fight.
5 minutes. You tear your whole room up.
Straight up. That's a fight, bro.
You want to
not gonna
find
lie,
at
though.
work? If you late, you
Riri can
fired?
throw my keys anywhere.
That's what you say.
I
So you
mean,
late for
I'm
a
not
session.
gonna hold
But,
you.
okay, I'll say this. Riri now can do that. Riri back then, she didn't have the...
She had a real big forehead.
No, she was a 13-year-old boy at the time.
Well, her forehead didn't get no smaller.
It didn't, but her body got
Her body
better.
got bigger.
And then the weave she got covered it a little better.
Yeah, she just. You
Listen,
know.
Rihanna right now could throw everything, and it's okay with me. Rihanna back then couldn't do that. She worked for that. She
listen.
worked for that privilege.
Let me throw my motherfucking key.
Ah, you say that now.
that now.
And then she look at you with them eyes and throw that thing on you. Talk about, I don't know, take it.
Anyway, so Chris Brown and rape, because throw my damn keys.
Yeah, but once again, I'm kind of on his
Ladies,
side.
don't
here.
touch my damn keys.
Listen, I'm on his side. It's like we got to stop trying to crucify this man.
Right.
He did what he did. He paid his crime, his time. He did whatever he had to do. He did like 1 billion hours of community service.
Yeah, he did.
And he got in trouble for other stuff
but
after that too.
He really was
and
out there though, like
Right.
with the striped jacket on,
Yeah.
picking up trash. Like he really was doing it.
No,
so
that's-
let
so-
let
they
this
give him
man
like
live.
1,000 hours of community.
Yeah,
Bro, he
he's
had 1
cool.
billion hours.
He
bro.
was crumping on the E-way.
Like he
We saw it.
just finished.
Yeah.
Like, yo, could you imagine? Think about it. 1,000 hours of community service.
That's a lot.
I remember I had to do 3 weekends of community service. So
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, 3 weeks back to back to back. And I
How
was
many
like,
hours?
Wait.
it was like 8 to 6.
But what'd you do though? You gotta.
What do you mean?
You can't just skip to the
What did you do
punishment.
for community
What'd
service?
you do for?
Oh, snitches get stitches, bro. I don't know what I did. I ain't do nothing.
That's a
I was
fact.
wrongfully accused.
yeah.
You're a black man.
I was being black in America.
Yeah, all right.
But so what happened was
Yeah.
doing my community service. I did it for a weekend.
Yo,
3 weekends in a row, and I was like,
people,
nah, I
I'm
can't do
friends
this.
with a criminal, and I don't even know it.
I'm just saying. So I mean, he had a cajillion hours of community
Yeah,
service. He did his crime. He paid his price, whatever he had to do. Let this man rock, man. We gotta stop coming for this
Yeah,
man.
he was yeah.
Because now and yo, it's hard to come back from stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even if you're guilty. I mean,
100%.
listen, you
And
got
Chris Brown came back.
he came back in a big way.
He bounced back big.
Listen, all you gotta do is cry.
Because
to
he
music.
was on a route that would have like messed his career.
He was
up.
on the way of being Bobby Brown. Like,
But then he
started to,
stopped?
like,
Yo, all you got to do is cry in the award show, bro.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
He
it.
stopped.
Perform your ass off and
Right.
cry one time when the world back on your side. That's all you got to do.
It was a Michael Jackson cry.
Yo, what? Oh, that was so ugly, but it meant so much.
Yeah.
What? You know, he cried
He does
for real,
the ugly
bro.
cry.
He did the ugly cry.
Everyone was like, "It's okay. We miss
No,
Michael
literally,
too."
we all went from F. Chris Brown to yo, not for nothing, man. This kid got
That's a
something
fact.
here.
That's a
Like,
fact, yeah.
the whole world was like, oh, like
that's a
everybody
fact.
was on his side after that. Listen, he
remember
did the
that
crime, he did the time. It's a fact. He did the crime, he did the crime, he did the
All
time.
right.
But is it a crime to defend yourself? Because she was boxing him up in that car. I don't know.
Because
Said,
I've
don't
heard-
forget she snapped his phone too. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
snapped his phone.
Oh no.
Shout out to L on the check. You ain't
What
snapping
up,
my
bro?
phone.
Yo, you're not about to
That's
snap
what I'm
my phone.
saying.
You're not about to break my phone.
I've heard like I remember on on
let
Facebook
me
they
see
give
the
you snippets
people on this
of
side.
shows.
Jessica,
and stuff.
Kristen,
They show you
Aretha,
snippets of shows on Facebook
Kelly,
videos.
Buchanan, Kim, Brio,
And-
Seraphine. What up? What up? What
The
up?
Everybody watch
View had
It's lit, yo.
a snippet
good,
about
people?
it that they played.
I'm sorry. I'm
after
talking
this.
all through you, bro. Can you repeat that one more time?
No, on the View.
I'm sorry.
You know, with Whoopi Goldberg. I forgot the other ladies that's on it. And one of the ladies said, she's a young lady. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't put your hands on a woman. If if it's that serious, you need to just, as a man, walk away. And Whoopi Goldberg turned to the lady and said,
Right.
listen, I have a son.
That's it.
And if anybody put their hands on him, man, woman, it don't matter. Defend yourself, period. Because
That's
at the
it.
end of the day,
Yo,
she
what?
hit him. And then let's say she hits him in a fatal wound. Then what are you
Right.
going to say then?
She hit him in his eye. She stabbed him or do something crazy. And
because
it's
he
not-
said, if they
Yeah.
saw the wounds that she gave me, like I had scratches all over my face, my back,
Yeah.
my neck. She was poking me with her keys, like trying to stab me with her keys. So, I mean, it's a double standard with women, just like there's double standards with men.
Nah,
so.
I'm not going.
Listen,
You can always defend yourself. I don't believe. You know,
I'm in
and ain't nobody
agreement.
above ass whooping. I'm in
in
Landon
agreement.
said he doesn't know about hitting his woman though.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I feel you.
I mean,
Any other broad?
Not
I mean, I
That's
had
what
a
he
girl who
said.
tried to beat me up who had hands.
real.
How did that go?
I got
She had hands, but you know, I
Dave
mean,
got beat up in the street by his girl.
clapped. A good 1-2 straight up, like Pacquiao, which is the next.
Speaking of Pacquiao.
I definitely caught a Pacquiao. Yeah.
And what you do?
Shout out to Ferd on
I
the check.
almost caught a case.
He's like, motherfucker.
He
Nah,
was about
but
to be on community service.
straight up. I was about to catch a case. No, but a dude ran up, like one of her homies or whatever, and he was like my size, and like right then he saw me go nah, like, and
Was he about to
he was
snap?
like, no, we ain't gonna do that. I'm like, bro, cause she broke my glasses.
Yo, men, real niggas
You
know.
don't know that she took my glasses off, broke them, stepped on them, and clapped me twice in the face.
Yo, men
Good-
know.
good
You feel me?
hits.
You know,
yeah.
men know. Like
Yeah.
we see when
Yeah.
see when the dude is at that point, and we be like, all right, bro, I feel you.
Yeah,
but
like
let's not do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
It was-
understand.
It was
but
the single
chill.
greatest save.
This whole conversation is kind of hard because I've never been put in that situation, so I
Yeah.
don't know how I would react. Because
Yeah,
I
I've
too
never
was.
been.
I saw red. It was over.
Listen, I too was raised by a woman, and she has said, "Man, woman, indifferent. They put their hands on you. You have the right to put your hands back on
you
them.
just
Yep.
gotta keep your hands up. Gotta keep your hands up.
However they go.
Yo,
Hope
You
that
just
she
got-
don't know, and hope that she
Yo,
can't reach the body.
You wanna know how real it is? I have a
crazy.
homeboy. I have a homeboy whose girl is real handsy. Like she likes to hit, slap, all that.
I don't like that.
And one day, like she hit him and he didn't know what was going on, and instinctively he raised his hands and jabbed her right on her shit, and she flew back. Her lip was bleeding. Oh my god, you hit me! I said, sis, you can't expect a man out of instinct to not put his hands up and throw
Yep.
one real quick in defense. Like she slapping him, he turned around, bow. Ugh.
Right.
Now you shocked that he jabbed you, shorty. Come
I remember
on,
that
now.
on remember Baby Boy when she kept hitting him,
And he turned around and said,
and then she was like, "Yeah, man,
you said you never hit me.
He was like, "But you hit me like 27 times."
And then he had to eat her out and all that.
yeah, and that was.
Come on. Now.
You gotta go from that to eating the booty like groceries, nigga. Like that's. She probably did that on purpose.
Nah, Baby Boy was lit though. In front of my son.
He said, I don't care about your ugly ass, son. Yo, Snoop Dogg is a legend for that
Fuck your
line.
fork.
Fuck your fork.
He said, what's good, scrub?
Nah, that's funny.
Oh man! And when he was trying to manhandle her, he had the most skinny arms, and we was like, I don't even believe that.
Shine on the check-in.
All right, anyway, we gotta keep moving.
Yo,
Real quick, we
segue?
just got to talk about this before we get into the major topics because we got these quick topics.
Mill said when you raised by women, they teach you not to let nobody hit you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So what do you do now when you getting boxed up in the street by
That's
your
it.
woman?
What do you tell your son? You got a son?
Yes. And I'm
How old is your son?
4.
So if you go to class, it's a little girl just smacking the shit out of him.
You
And he's
fight
supposed to be
back.
like, I'm gonna walk away.
No. Whoever has men,
What?
if they are man enough to put their hands on
it's
you,
either you fight them back or you call your cousin.
Davina on the check-in, JJ Matisse on the
What up,
check-in.
y'all? What up, y'all? What up, y'all?
Elijah on the
Ash,
check-in.
what up?
You call your
Lexi on the
female
check-in.
cousin, yo. That's it. It's a real simple, easy
Oh no,
solution.
you can get girl beat up. Like my girl cousins are definitely coming up your ass.
Listen, I got a cousin named Shanae. She fights men and women.
Uh-oh.
Listen, this girl's talking crazy, and
But
I don't want
Shanae
to put hands.
sound like somebody who would do that.
Listen,
Shanae? That sounds like somebody who would fight for real.
Shorty's legit about dame height,
Damn.
and she bout that life.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
call her to fight people for you?
No, she did juvie a little bit, and then
She was in there with Jay.
I was not juvie.
You a criminal, bro. You a
for her anger
You're a criminal.
management, they made her do female
I never
boxing
went to
for a
juvie,
bit.
bro. I never went to the
Atlanta said, I know her. She got them hands.
You see?
Oh,
Nah,
man.
that's funny. But what's up?
Oh, Tony said it's that plain pink lemonade. Y'all don't even know, man. This is the greatest pink lemonade on the planet,
y'all know
man.
about that.
Y'all don't know about this. If you notice, it's right here too. If we could ask it a question, we would.
We would.
Put them on. What do you think,
What else we talking about, man?
man?
We talked about Chris Brown.
Adrian Broner.
Real quick,
Adrian Broner.
the fight. I
it
only
for
want to
the
spend
hood.
like 5.
He did
I
it
didn't
for
see
the
the
hood.
fight.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see it, but I saw clips.
He
of
said
it.
he did it for the
He
hood.
did it
and
for
then
the hood.
lost.
Ain't nobody say nothing though. It was funny. He was like, "Yes, you want to take my hood?" It was like,
Yo, what's so funny when
Bruh.
they announced Pacquiao won? You should have seen his face when they said he was like, "How?"
"Nah, he's
Yeah,
acting.
I
He was
was
acting.
dying.
He
Yo,
was
Shout out
going
to Tiffany on
Did y'all
check. Shout out
watch
to
the
Styler on
post-fight
check.
interview with
with the way he was talking to the white dude.
Nah, I didn't see the post-fight.
That shit was
He
funny
was like, "Y'all know I'll beat that boy."
because he lost another round to,
Right.
to the fucking announcer.
Yeah,
That shit
that's
was
true.
crazy. He lost another round. Just came at him with straight facts. He was just like, "You only landed 8 punches."
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I did
Yeah.
see that.
Did
He did say
8 all fight?
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah, it was
it was
hilarious.
I didn't see the fight.
You didn't see the fight?
See,
that
look,
bad?
Mill said AB did lose.
Nah, he lost terribly though.
This is a whack fight, though.
It was a pretty whack
boring
fight.
I didn't want to see it just because I
He
was,
was
like, "This
running.
gonna be trash." Like,
He was
you don't
running
know.
most of the time.
Because he
did?
beat Floyd.
He was running, right. And so he tried to do the Floyd.
Yeah.
He tried to do that all the
Getting
time.
clapped up.
Right. And Pacquiao, look, he's smaller than you, but he'll still get you.
No,
He'll-
but Pacquiao fought Floyd already, so you're not gonna beat me twice with the same tactics.
Right.
Pacquiao be throwing like 300 punches in like
At
in a
once.
second.
Yeah. It was crazy. Take that L, sit that up. I
them
was just
Jun Lee
saying
hands or
it. That's it. That's it. And at one point, they had him on the sidelines, and he was like, I won that round, right? And they was like,
Nah.
all right, so for the next round,
If you gotta ask,
yeah, he was
know.
like,
You seen that one time I threw it.
Yeah, it was bad.
You know what I'm saying?
that's like you have sex with a chick, and then the next day you're like, oh, it was good, right? You know it was whack.
Right, that's true.
If you gotta ask if the sex was good, 9 times out of 10 it was bad.
You said I'm drinking with my pinky out? Ah, there you go.
Yeah, you real fancy right now.
I'm fancy.
He said, "Take the L out of love it. It's over, brother. Gang, gang."
That's a fact.
Facts. So okay,
That's
we're
a
done
fact.
with the
We done with that,
fight.
man. I just wanted to.
What's the next rapid fire topic? we got?
The Patriots are in the Super Bowl again.
I don't give a damn about the
I
Patriots.
swear I don't
You know what
care.
I'm saying? What else?
Patriots.
Oh, R. Kelly got dropped from Sony.
R.
Good
Kelly
for his
did get
ass.
dropped for Sony.
His bum ass.
That's actually a good thing.
RCA is with Sony as well, right? Or no, they're not.
Sony
Because
owns
I heard RCA also
Christina on the
dropped
second.
him as
What up,
well.
what up, what up, what up?
But the big thing about that is like, I'm like, are they going to keep his back catalog?
Of course.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Come on now.
R. Kelly got one of the most extensive back catalogs
Come
ever.
on now.
So I'm just like,
And
you
he
would-
signed a dumb deal. Like,
This
you
is
know,
the-
he's not
yeah.
getting his. He doesn't
he
own his
owns
masters.
blasters. Yeah.
At all.
It's fucking crazy.
Imagine he did though.
Tamara on it.
Jesus.
Oh, if R. Kelly
Christ.
owned his masters, he'd be a billionaire.
Jesus.
Yeah. But he's stupid. Maybe he can't read.
Yeah, you can't.
So they was trying to say that even in Dr. Rich, they was like, well, when he signed the paperwork, he was just like, okay.
Yo.
Yeah.
all right.
Punky butt on the check-in.
What up,
Punky
what up,
butt.
what up, what
The
up?
Punky.
What up?
Punky.
Yeah. So you say R. Kelly is unmutable? Wow.
Unmutable, is he?
I don't know. In Chicago, I think so. I don't know. Musically, I think
Rod
y'all are
Digger said,
disgusting.
Rod Digger, they had an interview I saw on
hate
Instagram
her.
where Rod Digger,
Fuck Rod Digger.
said
Yeah, I said
that
it.
she said, I don't, they're saying that he raped women, but I'm not going to mute R. Kelly because of his music vernacular. He's an amazing songwriter.
You cannot
and
say R.
artist.
Kelly and vernacular the same.
What I will say
That's
is
what
this,
she said.
and this literally is my defense. Everybody's saying that his music is so great, his music is so
But
great.
it
music-
is.
Got you.
Okay.
We would have never heard his music if he went to jail for being married to Aaliyah, and she was 14 at the time.
Yep.
He would have been locked up from that, right?
He'd have been locked up for some
Right.
years.
Was that after 12 play? I don't know. It would have been if it was after 12 play. If it was before 12, no, it was after 12
was after
play.
12 play.
So it's over. He was
That's what
already the
I'm
man.
saying. So, no, that's not true. No, 12 play came out after that. It was before 12 play.
Oh, somebody Google that.
It was before 12
Somebody tell us what
Hey
was first.
Siri.
What was?
I hate to say this, but why should we care about Raw Digger's opinion?
No, I
job.
just saw it.
That's a
You know
fact.
what?
Like, who
You know
My
what?
bad.
God damn it. Tell me dropping.
My bad, Josh. You right.
Goddamn, Josh.
like, when's the last
Tell him.
time? I mean, like, no, like, I mean, I guess she'll take offense if she ever hears this, but like, you know, who cares
Fuck
about
Raw
Raw
Worry
Digger?
about Rod Digger.
She's supposed to be performing at the Rough Rider tour.
Why do you know all this?
I agree.
Like, he's like the
And it's
Drew
a Rough Rider
said
tour at the
12 play came out
Chili's,
first.
like,
12 play came out first?
Yeah, Tony, she's a DJ. She said he produced so much for the artists that he'll be fine off music alone no matter what.
What I'm saying is...
Yeah, 12 play came out first.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so he was already the man. I'm just saying,
But that,
music
no,
wise.
I'm sorry. 12 play is one piece of R. Kelly. Let's be real now.
Yeah, that's
He came
true.
up with so
That's
much
one-
more music, right?
right.
We
Okay.
love R. Kelly. Literally got into the black home when a freaking "Step in the Name of Love" came out. Let's be honest.
Nah, well, I'm from Chicago. Okay, maybe here, but no.
'cause we wasn't on Step in music.
No,
Fine.
No.
You.
I'm from
yes.
Chicago, bro.
For Chicago,
Like my
people,
whole entire
cool.
life
Once
since
again,
the early '90s
once
has been
again,
R.
bro,
Kelly.
Okay, you're a small piece
Portion of the United, the
You know what I'm
world.
saying, like, of the world. Step in the Name of Love really did. No, I'm sorry. Okay, we do.
Come on now, I believe I can fly.
But that came
was
out
the
after.
one.
That came out after.
No, it didn't.
Yes,
Came
it
out
did.
after Aaliyah. Are you serious?
Oh, I thought you were about to say after Step in the Name of Love.
No,
You
it came out
about
after
to-
Aaliyah.
about to
What
make
I'm
me
saying
mad.
is, hear me clearly. If he would have went to jail for the Aaliyah situation, we would have never had that music.
Yeah, she said R. Kelly been hot since public announcement, but they don't know that because public announcement.
Okay.
They don't know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all
Oh,
old Chicago people
We-
who's just saving
you know,
this
we
rapist
Chicago people
are
but I'm in New
saving
York.
rapists.
You know, saving rapists.
Because like y'all said, they're in our family. This
Listen,
is
man.
the little weirdos.
Anyway.
I already explained
What's the
that.
next topic?
Let's move on.
What's the next topic?
Let's go to a real
I'm
topic.
not gonna get back in my goddamn bag.
We did this already.
I want to get the tragedy out the way real quick.
Man, you like to go depressing first.
I mean, but no, this is something big to talk about.
Okay, I got
because
you.
Shorty got raped on Facebook, bro.
So, Josh,
So
you
what
don't know.
I don't know.
She was on Facebook Live screaming, "Help me," saying, "Help me, no stop."
pretty much, she was in the club. It was her birthday.
It was Club Opera, I believe.
She's on Facebook Live. It's her birthday. She's chilling, living life. The dude walks up, like literally, you see the whole thing transpire on her
Yeah.
Facebook Live.
Wow.
Walks up, dancing. She's twerking on him. They getting a little dance. They doing their
lemonade.
thing. You feel me? They doing their thing. She son
your
like
lips.
grabs her and like give her a kiss on the neck in
Okay.
the club. I guess everybody drunk, whatever.
Yeah.
She saw it, whatever. They still dancing. I guess they kind of vibing. She then leaves homie and goes to the bar to get a drink.
Okay.
Homie follows. So now he's back in the camera.
And she's on the live.
Yes.
It's her live. Okay.
So he leaves her. She leaves him, goes to get a drink. He follows her.
Wow.
At the bar, in the club, he proceeds to rape Shorty.
and people said
Like-
that he put something in her drink,
like
and you could
skirt
see
up.
it. Oh,
Balls out.
You can
And
see
he's-
all of that.
No, you can't see that.
Oh, so I was
he's
like, how do you?
clapping
How
but
do you?
he's busting cheeks, bro. He's clapping it. Right? So then she's like, oh my God, somebody help me.
Right.
Help me. Help me. Nobody helped her. Homie then proceeded to take her to a private room in the club.
But he drugged her. They're saying that she was drunk and that he did drug her as well. Like,
I
he
want
put
to know,
something in
how
her
is this
drink.
possible?
How is it?
You're in a
possible-
club full of people. Nobody can see this happening? This is on
Look at
Facebook
Josh's
Live.
face. He
Bro,
looked-
this really happened, bro.
There was a video on
This
Facebook.
re-
Are you on Facebook?
I saw the video.
Yeah,
You
there's
saw
a
it and
video.
you can
I
see it
bro,
happening.
Yeah.
I saw the video. She's literally
yeah,
like, yo, help me, please. Somebody. She's screaming, help me.
But it's loud.
But it's in a club.
So they just.
And then homie drags her to
I
another
mean, I don't
room.
care how fucking
Mills
loud the
said
club
it-
is. Somebody had
If
it.
you're
I'm
at
not
a
even- I'm not
bar,
even gonna- I'm not
imagine
even
you go to get a drink. Yo, let me
Mills
get
said
two
it-
Hennies. Let me get two Hennies, right? And then somebody's right there. You like, yo, what is going on?
Right.
Nobody.
It's
did
not even
nothing.
about like trying to beat homie up, but it's just legit like, yo, what do you? Nobody said, yo, what?
Even if it was consensual, I would just be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like,
But all right, can I? What?
I get weirded out.
I don't even have devil's advocate, but I do have a couple questions.
I get weirded out when people kissing too hard. It's
In
like,
public.
yo, bro, Jesus Christ, yo, you sucking her face off, my nigga. Like, bro,
Like if it's
move.
that serious, go ahead, go in the car, go
So
to the
imagine
crib
you
and go
go
ahead and
order
have
a
it.
drink. You're like,
Right.
yo, let me get me and my
Right,
lady
right,
something.
right,
and then
right.
you just see somebody busting cheeks right there at the bar. You like,
how many people were in the club?
It was
it
a
packed?
club.
It's a packed club.
It's
It's
a
called
nightclub.
some club
I'm
called
gonna have to
Club
watch it. I didn't see it.
Opera. Or
Well,
something.
the video long gone now.
Yeah, they took it off
No, they
Facebook
took
already.
it off Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah,
I saw it on IG. It was on somebody's IG story, and I got tagged to that.
That's crazy.
I saw it on Facebook. I saw it the one time on Facebook.
And she
ever
take the
since
whole
We
then-
got
thing?
Janine,
Yeah,
we got
the whole
Charlene, we
thing.
got Shy.
Like she
What up,
had
what
it-
up, what up?
You know
What
how
up,
like
everybody?
Literally, she doing a selfie. She's
yeah,
like, hey, we
you
in
see
the
like
club,
how we got
lit,
this.
we lit.
Yeah.
She probably had it like this.
So
and then
she
she was recording it.
So when she gets dragged to the room, is the camera still rolling?
Yes.
And
And
then
she's
it cuts.
saying, "Help me." She's saying, "Help me, help me." Stop.
But you can hear like she's clearly drunk or
Like,
drunk.
everybody saying, "Where was her
Inebriated.
friends?" I agree.
That's what I'm
Where's
saying.
her
Where-
people?
where's
Where's her friends?
anybody?
Yeah, I'm just like
The bartender, anybody.
Right.
We all
If you
failed
see
her.
something, say something.
We all
we
failed
failed as
her.
a people.
We
No, that's a
failed.
fact. No,
We
that's
failed
a
as
We
a people.
failed.
Like,
And you could clearly tell that she wasn't herself because she was slurring her words. She was,
Yeah.
she's, help me. No.
until she was like,
I'm not
she
gonna
was
lie.
all
she's
that.
incapacitated. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, it sounds really real. I'm hoping that it's something.
Me too.
I'm hoping that it's.
Yeah.
People,
Nah, facts.
people have been tagging other
Some
people
people
in videos.
not buying it.
Don't
though.
get me wrong. It'd be fucked up if it was not real, but I
Yeah.
hope it's. I really hope it was fucking staged. 'Cause
Right.
That shit sounds
because
great.
people have been tagging her. They were saying
Yo,
that how
when I watched it, like literally it made me sick.
Right.
I saw it at work. And I
Wow.
walked to the back of my store. I'm like, nah, this can't be real.
Wow.
Justin called me.
Okay.
He's like, yo, bro, I just tagged you in something. Go watch it. He's like, you got to talk about this on Willa Wednesday.
That's crazy.
And I'm literally watching Shorty.
Yeah.
And like you see her, like she's like, oh my god, what's happening? And she's like, yo, help me. And then she's like, help me. Like she's squealing, bro.
Wow.
it was like like if you really heard it,
Jessica
it's one of
Spencer
those
on the
things
check-in.
that would give you chills a little bit,
Wow.
and it's like, nah, this is
So
not normal.
it's some comments
But
in the
here's-
chat. I'm just
but
curious.
Here's what some
Where-
people
where's
have
the
said.
rooms?
Some people have showed videos of her saying that she was out the next night
Andy, whoop, whoop.
twerking in a twerking contest at another club or something like that. So people have been saying that
Yeah.
if you were raped, there is no way you're gonna go out the next night and go party.
But
and
you
have
don't
fun.
know
But
that.
you can't
But
say
this is what I'm
that.
You can't tell people what they
Just like somebody,
what they
like-
should have done. You don't know. You've
Yeah.
never been in that situation. I hate stuff like
I mean,
that.
Yeah.
probably not, but yeah, you don't know.
Like,
Mills
you
said
don't
she
know.
was holding her phone the whole time.
Yeah, Mills is
No
not
way.
buying it.
He's not
like,
buying. He's not.
He's like, yo,
going.
if you get raped, there's no way you're gonna just be holding your phone and
Tony
get
said,
raped. That's what he said.
What if that's the
It's
only
her-
way you can prove it?
He said people have been saying that it's her fault for being drunk and dressing a certain way, which is going to lead us to the
That's
next.
gonna lead us to our
the
topic.
next topic.
Landis said that they found the
That's
guy
what
who
led to. That's
supposedly
what
did
we're
it.
gonna talk about that
Yeah.
today. The cops said they found the male.
Drew said,
oh,
nah,
wow.
it was the same night just earlier. So it wasn't another night she was twerking. It's the same night she had the twerk contest.
Oh,
And that's
okay,
probably why
okay.
she
So
was
this-
targeted by this guy.
Right, so it's probably afterwards.
Because the video I saw, she was, regular twerking
Yeah.
contest. There was a bunch of girls on stage.
Wow.
Bro.
Wilding, they get a free bottle in the club or whatever the case.
I mean,
may
I
be.
get it. You get
We
drunk, fine. I get that part.
failed
Ain't nobody
her.
tripping
No,
about you
as a
getting
people,
drunk.
that's a fact.
We
There's no-
failed her.
There's no excuse
Yeah.
for it. There's
You mean,
really
bro,
none.
the other day we went to Brooklyn Bridge Park and we were shooting some video footage.
Right.
Right? And my known business, we got a drone. Somebody walked by, saw us flying our drone, and called the police on us.
Yep.
The guy
park
came.
police.
The guy came to us and said, "Yo, you guys, you can't fly a drone here. Sorry, somebody told us."
So then we
so
asked-
you mean to tell us that in an
Yeah.
open area, in a big ass park, somebody could snitch on us, but in a
Right.
club where Shorty is getting bust down,
That's a fact.
nobody can see something and say something? Like, yo,
Yeah.
that's where we at right now,
At least be like, are you okay? You know what I'm saying?
bro.
That's terrible.
It's not even
mind-boggling
about
to me.
are you okay. It's like
Yeah.
it's just the
No,
fact
it
that
is, like-
seeing how, there's no way this you
That's
see
why
that
it's so
in-
hard to believe. Like I'm just like,
But at the same
Literally,
time,
I
you
was
don't
watching
know.
the video and I was
Nah,
like,
I
yo,
did too.
where is
But I do get the
anybody
video.
right
But at
now?
the same, it could be possible that you couldn't hear. We always are out, and we see people on their phones all the time,
Gotcha.
and you're just looking, and maybe you can see them, but get it in, right?
I can see if somebody's having sex next to me. Bro.
Yes, but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is you can't see what she's saying. It looks like because it's
still-
loud in the
okay,
club.
so
That's all
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna say-
Even
I'm just-
with
I'm not
that,
trying to-
If somebody
I'm
goes
just-
to a club right tonight and you have sex in the club, and even if it's consensual, somebody's gonna get the bouncer and you're gone. Both of y'all are gone.
That's one.
What are you saying?
That's
Like,
one.
it
Okay,
doesn't
you
matter if
just
it's
mean
or
that's
not.
the public sex part.
watch this.
Public sex, period. That's
Got
not
you,
going
got you.
on.
Watch
like
this.
that.
Why
It's
not
not
white
even-
people in that club? Because you know damn well.
They were sleeping.
If there was a white person in that club,
But this is the. But
Yeah, I think,
but this is the real.
can't do that.
But this is another part that bothered me too about it. Whenever you go to, then nobody goes to a club by themselves. If one of us goes out, right, and I say, yo, I'm about to go to the bar and get some drinks or go to the bathroom real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
After 10, 15 minutes of me missing, they're going to be like, yo, where bar we at? You know what I'm saying? So then after a while, they're going to come to the bar and be like, yo, bro,
Right.
you good? You all right?
But some people do go to the club. I mean,
Who go to the club by themselves?
I mean,
I'm sorry, that's weird if you go to the club by yourself.
but, or your friends could have just left. You never know. Like sometimes.
But all right, even if your friends left, but people, you're not gonna. It's her birthday. There's no way
It's
you're gonna.
It was her birthday?
Yes.
bro.
There's no way she's gonna
She's
be
in
there
the club
by
for
herself.
her birthday.
and
You're
there's
not
at least
gonna-
one person because they had her. It was her phone that was filming it, right? Yeah. So somebody knew her.
Listen, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's definitely not good.
Whoever filmed
Nope.
that is nasty,
No.
extra nasty.
No, she
Like,
filmed. She
It's
filmed it.
her on her live.
It's her.
Oh, wait, she
Facebook-
filmed it
Yo,
herself?
it's
yeah, it was on
mode.
her.
It's selfie
Oh
mode.
shit!
You know,
And
like
literally you see her like, yo,
and she's like, "Happy birthday to me" at first in the beginning.
background, and she's looking at the phone like, yo, help me, somebody help me. And the comments are like, is this real?
Right.
What's going on? Where are your friends? Somebody get
And
her
you
help.
can hear him like,
crazy.
"Yo, just relax." You can hear him say,
No,
"Yo,
you
just
can
relax."
hear him breathing, bro. When he took her
Yes.
to the other room, all you hear was, and he's like busting cheeks, legit.
Wow, that's terrible.
It's disgusting, bro.
Like, no, if you saw
I
it,
felt disgusted.
if
My
you
skin crawled. I was
No,
like,
Yeah.
legit, Josh. If you would have saw it, it's one of those things that would have made you
Shout
like
out to
a little
Jasmine
eerie
Wright on the
about
check-in.
it.
What's goody?
Wow, what up?
Once again, everybody, this is Willa Wednesdays.
Willa
talking
Wednesdays,
about,
man.
We talking about the bull nonsense that happened on Facebook
Facebook.
Live.
I don't remember the young lady's
I
name.
forgot young lady's name.
So she's alive and everything is
Yeah,
cool.
she's
She didn't
good.
die,
Cool.
nothing crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Let's get some thumbs across the screen. Everybody like and share.
That's
If you here,
Nah, it
tag
was
somebody.
it's-
Bring them to church.
It's something heavy. It was.
Man.
It definitely
Appreciate everybody
was.
for chilling with us,
That's
man.
a fact. That's a fact.
But
like and share, everybody.
It
please.
leads to the
Like
next
and share.
topic. I
Yeah, let me
yeah.
hit the drop here.
It leads to the topic of
Does
women being.
I love this topic.
Women being overly sexual when they dress, like very loose in their dressing.
Because she was wearing something very sexual.
She's wearing a
As
little
far as-
skirt.
right,
I mean,
right,
she was
okay.
twerking
You can
in
see the
club,
cheeks.
so you can see it.
You can
feel
see
me?
her cheeks when
Got
she's.
you.
Are we blaming women? Not blaming, but
Is
yeah,
the way
word
she's.
is blaming.
Is there some responsibility there?
Is there responsibility with how she's dressing that warrants this? Not.
Well, you have to say it as exactly as it is.
So wait, so she knew. Oh,
Does her style of dress warrant the attention that she received that night? Is
Not
it-
saying that it's her fault that she got raped.
but that's why it's a good topic.
But that's why it's a great topic. That's why it's
Great
hard
topic.
to. It's hard to.
It's hard to
word
even say it
It's hard
because-
to word it.
yeah, it's
Because
like,
you sound like an asshole if you say it that way.
yeah,
Exactly.
You
So
do.
like-
You do.
You
You
just
really
gotta
do.
say it.
So-
That's what I'm saying. So pretty much, her dressing provocatively did it bring
More
bad things
attention.
upon her. Pretty much, if that's what I'm saying.
And let's. We don't even gotta keep it here. Let's keep
Right.
it anywhere. Women walk outside.
Kimberly said, "Rape is rape, regardless of attire. Girls get
Facts.
raped at
That's
in
a
church
fact. Yeah, of
dresses."
course. Nobody's.
What I'm saying is, women leave their house in a bonnet, sweatpants, some beat Jordans, a hoodie with stains on it, bleach stains. They're going to do the laundry. They'll get hit on.
That's a
So
fact.
it don't matter. Every time a woman leaves the house, they get hit on. We
Right.
get that.
That's a fact.
But if you dress provocatively, and if you're dressing in a certain way, does that cause more attention? And is the attention that you're getting wrong now? Is it wrong for me to be like, well, you got to be easy if you're dressing like this?
All right.
Is
so,
that wrong?
Or if you show me all them titties and all them ass, of course you're gonna pretty much want me to have sex with you or some type of sexual advance towards you because you have all
clean
this
that up.
out.
Clean that up.
Clean that up.
No,
Brian.
I'm saying an inference. No. I'm saying it in an inference way.
You got to say devil's advocate.
No, devil's advocate. Yes, of course. Please.
Damn it, Brian.
No, but
He's on a second.
but
Let's
clearly,
get it.
I'm just saying, like, I was playing off of the same way Willa was saying, like,
Penelope says Shorty was on stage, kitty out. Her expecting nothing but attention wouldn't add up.
that's very.
So this is
as
a
woman saying
this
that.
is a woman saying that her dressing that way.
So, oh man, I remember Erykah Badu got in trouble for that.
Aisha on the check-in. What's goody, Aisha?
What up?
Aisha?
Erykah Badu
Mills said no. A woman can dress however she wants. No woman deserves.
Erykah
to be
Badu
raped.
that
got
is
in
a
trouble
fact.
for she was on
That is
stage
a
and she
fact,
was saying
Mills.
that
We
girls
gonna
need to
like
dress a certain
that.
way because once they get of baby making age, then dressed in a certain way is gonna draw more attention to guys.
I agree with that.
And she got back like everybody's like, what?
But I
Like,
agree
where
with
that
that statement.
It's like, yeah, but you got your 15-year-old out there grabbing the R. Kellys.
Full makeup.
Yeah.
Kimberly said, "Nah, men should have more self-control." But I have a question for all the ladies, and if
Lucy
that's
on the check-in. What's good?
So if men,
But I have a
ask
question. I have a question.
We might have the
So-
same
can we
question.
1 and 2 it? Can it be a 1 and 2?
Oh wait, hold on.
Let me see
What's your
how I
question?
can-
I just want to know this question. I don't see
because
the
what
same
I was gonna say is, so
Danny on
is
the
it
check-in.
okay for a woman to completely reveal herself to everybody in the world? Then, if that's the case, is it something that you will find acceptable? Then,
Right, and I was gonna we're going on the same path. I was about to say, if that's true, then women can wear whatever they want to wear. Why do our parents get mad when your daughters have on something provocative? Like everyone
they know
always
what's up.
everyone always says that. Like they always say, man, men should, like you said, men should have more self-control. That's true. Well, if
And
that's
that's a fact.
cool,
That
then
is
your
a whole-
12-year-old should be able to wear what she want to wear.
that is
Right?
very true. We do.
Your
need more
14-year-old should be able to wear
self-control.
what she want to wear. Then, ladies, I mean,
Well, that's based on you believing that men have that self control. Like,
okay,
I just want to answer the question real quick and just get.
go ahead.
My answer to the question is
Okay,
no. Niggas wrong. Said it. Damn, my bad.
we've been doing very well though.
Homie's wrong. Men, we're wrong.
Men are definitely wrong.
We're wrong.
No,
Period.
period.
First
That's
off,
a
we
fact.
didn't address that. For the record.
I'm just saying, men.
Good job.
We need more self-control.
Men, we are wrong, and I'm looking
We
at
all
the
agree
camera
on that,
for real.
though, just so you know, because we're just
Because
trying to
let's
discuss
be honest. Just because you're wearing something that is provocative does not mean that I must go touch you. And I hate that. And
That's a fact. No, that's very true.
happened to Shorty in the
100%.
club on Facebook.
And that is a fact.
Just because
100%.
Penelope, I'm gonna talk to Penelope right now. Just because you're out there and you're twerking and it's her birthday. She wants to look sexy. I get it. Look
Got you.
sexy for your birthday.
Got you.
You're celebrating life. You're
Got
celebrating
you.
your life. Another year for you. Chapter 20, blah, whatever you want to talk about.
Right.
That does not give me the right to come feel upon you.
But here's
And I hate when men I hate when men be like, oh well, you shouldn't be dressed like that.
But
So
then
what?
Penelope,
Okay.
but Penelope
Cool,
said
cool, cool, cool.
that. But girls
Shout out to
OD
Ginger
on
Man
men
with
with
What up,
gray
Ginger Man? What's good?
sweatpants.
Okay.
What happened?
And Penelope said women OD on men with gray sweatpants, but there's no complaints in that department.
I don't
In terms of playing devil's advocate.
I can't say
see
that.
men getting raped in gray sweatpants though. It's like
Nah, but
But
I have been.
But you have to also remember
Nah,
go
but
back to the conversation we
I
had
don't want to
before.
change. Wait, but I
women
don't
will rape men.
I don't want
to
to change. I don't want to change it. But I have been touched before, and I didn't feel comfortable, and I don't. And that's real cute. Like you know, I want women to touch our penises and shit. But I've literally just
if
been
it's-
grabbed, and I was like, yo,
I'm about to tag.
I'm
my,
not comfortable.
I'm about to tag my cousin right now because we went to a party.
I'm not comfortable.
And we was in a
But
club.
wait,
it was a
there
couple
still
years
question
ago.
that we skipped over.
And I was dancing with a young lady, and she literally turned around and put her hands in my pants. Mm-hmm. And like she looked at me like,
Right.
Now my cousin tapped me like, yo, did that
That's
just
good.
happen?
Right.
I was like, yeah, nigga, yeah, you already know, like just hype because
Right.
one, I knew that I'm blessed, so like I know that she had a good
Here we
feel.
go.
Not to toot my own horn, toot. You know what I'm saying? I had to say that, but if that shit can happen to a man, and I'm like 20, I'm early 20s at the time. If that
Right.
happened to a man, that definitely happens to women out here.
I remember when it
Real
happened.
quick,
to
wait,
me,
before
whatchamacallit?
my fault. I just want to, because you said one part. The first part we said was the first part is, I'm
Mills
sorry,
said,
because I'm
I've
trying
been
to
raped
remember.
before, me too.
No, the
Yo,
men.
I hate Mills, son.
Being dressed a certain way does not give an
hate
excuse
him.
to do
It
it.
does not.
Got you.
It does not.
But I
Nigga
just
is
want to speak
retarded,
to.
yo.
I always want to speak to
Retarded.
the personal responsibility part.
Okay.
And that's what I said. You ain't talking about that. I'm just
Okay.
curious. Just on some. So then, if you are quote unquote advertising your assets, is there any responsibility there? Like any responsibility?
I'm going.
That's a
I'm
deep
going to
question.
say no.
You gonna say
gonna
no?
go with no,
You gonna say
too.
no
I'm
too?
gonna say
Okay,
no.
You have
okay.
to say
Everybody
no
gotta say
because-
no.
No, you
Because
don't
if-
have to say no. You can.
You don't have to
No,
say no,
no,
but that's
I-
what I'm
I'm
asking
saying
a
you have
question.
to
Like I'm
because
just
because you
straight
have
up
to-
want to understand,
because-
ladies. I just want to
because
know.
you have to-
And
why
that's what I'm
I say-
saying. But that's what I'm saying. So think about your daughters.
But this is what I hear you. But what I'm
because that's why we're
but
mad.
What I'm gonna
Your
say,
mama said you ain't gonna go out there just like no little scam. If it's all if all the literally if all 100%
it
responsibility.
doesn't matter. I still don't want my daughter raped.
Period.
Period.
Gotcha.
And
Even if
guess
she
what?
went outside in
Okay.
a short
No
skirt,
matter
does not mean that
what,
she
no
wants to be
matter
raped.
what,
That's what
they
I'm just
don't
asking.
want to be sexually assaulted, bro.
Period.
Okay.
And that's why I said you have
Nothing
to say
excuses
no.
that. Nothing
and this
excuses
is why I
that.
say
I got-
it's
okay.
no.
Okay. Cool,
No
cool,
matter
cool,
how
cool,
much
cool,
we be
cool,
like, yo,
cool,
but
cool,
shorty,
cool.
you drawing
Gotcha,
unnecessary
gotcha.
attention
Right,
to
right,
yourself.
right, okay.
But
I
it
did not ask
never
to be raped when I left the house.
It never
That's
ever
true.
warrants.
That's true.
You know
I'm
what
just
I'm
going to the
saying?
store. I just want to go to the store.
Once
That's a
again,
fact.
it's her birthday.
Yeah.
She is out to be sexy for her birthday.
I'm living
Right.
my
She
best
did-
life.
She did not
Right,
ask
right,
to
right.
be felt up on.
That's a
and,
fact.
And like men, once again, men.
We be
like,
fucking up.
Can we stop with this
Yeah,
rhetoric?
yeah.
Not looking at you for real, but
I'm about to say, damn, Jay.
not you. Like we need to stop.
I didn't
with
rape
this-
nobody.
this-
Damn,
Belted
killed
it.
more.
Yeah, like,
We need to stop with this
They just
rhetoric.
Me-too'd me.
Oh, just because you dress a certain way, you asked for it. Like that's literally rape culture.
that is.
That is rape culture. We gotta quit that
And
shit.
that, and we supposed to. This, goddamn it, you preaching right now. That's
gotta
what's up.
stop that.
We gotta stop.
As men, we got to do better because
We gotta
just
stop
because
rape
you
culture.
dress nice, you dress sexy does
Cool.
not mean that you want me to touch you.
Facts. Okay.
And we gotta stop that.
now, not
that's
saying
why I want to
that
address it.
now, not
That's why I
saying
want
that a
to just
lady is
address
not
it.
looking for an
Shout to Siobhan on the second.
not looking
What up,
for
what up,
bad
what up?
attention. Of course, she's looking. I'm not.
Tequila man. What up?
Now, what I will say is this: I hate when a woman is dressed with everything out, and she's a sashaying and just causing attention on herself. And then when you give her that attention, it's what do you think?
Right.
Miss, you out here doing the most.
Nobody's nobody's doing anything
Now,
out
if
there.
you get catcalled by walking up the block while doing the most, don't turn around and disrespect homie
Kimberly said,
for
I don't-
saying that you look good when you out here showing everything that God gave you.
She said, I don't think the parents be tripping because of rape. Because rape is rape. I get it. She said, I think it's more so being preyed on by older men in general.
And I agree.
Okay. And
Because
that's
you got
what
R.
I guess
Kelly's
that's
out
what the
here.
clothes. Right.
You got R. Kelly's out here in real life,
Right.
touching up on girls
Sure.
in real life.
Okay.
Because let's just say hypothetically, not hypothetically, but let's just say your daughter is well developed. You know, she has big breasts, she has a big butt, small waist, big hips. big thighs, and then she wants.
Okay,
Okay,
bro.
bro. Damn.
But I want to paint the picture.
He said well developed and then went into
But no, you have to paint
mad detail.
No, but you have to paint.
Like her tongue is this long.
But you have to paint the narrative, right?
Jalissa on
So
the
now
check-in.
let's
How
say
we
she
doing,
goes to
Jalissa?
school
Being preyed on by
and
older men.
she
My fault,
wears
my fault,
uniform
my
and her skirt is
And I
real
agree.
short.
Okay, and
Because
that's
her
what I
skirt
guess-
is real tight.
Right.
So
Eric
then it's
Battles
like-
was good, bro.
You understand what I'm saying? And she knows that she shouldn't be wearing clothes that's short, that's small, but she does anyway
Right,
because she
right.
wants that kind of attention. But now she gets picked up by an older guy and is sexually assaulted. I'm gonna want to kill the man, regardless of whatever she may have done in her naive thinking. It doesn't warrant any of it.
Of course. Nothing
Period.
warrants.
Your statement kind of confuses me because you started off saying, well, you shouldn't be wearing short stuff and just provocative, and then you tailed it off at the end, like, but guys, you shouldn't do this. So it's like, you gotta
No,
pick a
but
lane.
that's
honestly,
a fact.
but honestly, that's my
But
problem.
that is- but
that's
that
my
is a
problem with what we're
fact.
saying because we're saying both. We're saying, all
I'm
right,
not saying both at all.
well, that's my confusion
I'm not saying both at all.
because is it the same?
So is it okay
the
for her to
same?
dress in small
Yes,
clothes?
it is.
So that okay. So
We
that's-
live in a country that you can wear whatever you want to wear outside, right?
Gotcha.
If you want to come outside
See, but
in
then
tube
that's an
socks and
opinion.
a
Fine,
snapback,
that isn't that
like,
part. Fine, but like you said, you can't want to get certain attention, and then when you
Okay.
get catcalled and
So then
certain
I'll
things
go-
like that.
okay.
But that's
I
what
agree
I'm.
with that.
got you because you yes okay. So but yeah no you're right because the more I think about it because I was thinking they had a day the topless
Shout out to
day.
Joy on the check.
They have the topless day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, all the women
or no pants on the train day.
Right,
Like,
right. They have the day.
No,
They
they have
weird
it
stuff.
for men,
But I'm only talking about the topless day because
clothes.
I've seen the topless day in the city. I was just going to
And
work and
women
I'm
just
like,
walk
damn, all
around
the
with-
women ain't got no shirts on. I'm just like
titties.
mad titties,
just
right?
all types.
Now, obviously, they're doing it for different reasons, but at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, we men. There's a piece of us that's a little creepy, which we need to change. Which I do agree because that rape culture shit is real.
Because you see titties, you're gonna
we be like,
automatically.
look at titties.
Oh, you'll say it, but you're not gonna go.
But you're not gonna grab. Right. So
Of course.
So the reason I brought that
Why
up.
is this the international
That's
sign of
international
grabbing
titties.
titties?
You know what? You know one other thing I think men don't understand is that I think women use sex and sexuality as like empowerment in a way that
Especially
men
nowadays.
especially nowadays in ways that men don't, and they don't realize that them expressing themselves in that way has nothing to do with
having sex with you.
with having sex with you.
Right,
And I think
at all.
that's
Right.
a big thing that I think a lot of men
I can
don't
see that.
understand when
Amber
it comes
Rose
to
has the slut walk
Yeah.
for that very same reason.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
It's the slut walk, and they call each other hoes and sluts,
Yeah.
and we're walking
Because they decided.
because you got this word is derogatory. The same thing
Right.
with nigga. The nigga is derogatory, but we have turned
Embraced
it, around,
it and changed
now it's an endearing.
Right.
So Amber Rose is like, well, the slut walk, slut is a
And
bad
that's
word
why,
to use.
honestly,
It's
I'm
an-
not even.
It's an
empowering.
It's empowering.
And
Yeah.
that's why, honestly, I'm not even mad. At first, I was like, "That's crazy," but when you think about it, honestly, I'm not even mad at her for that movement because you know what? We did. If we could do the same thing with the word "nigga,"
Right.
we can do the same thing with anything else if we put our minds to it. So
Sure.
I'm not mad about that.
So I mean, you can stop saying the word.
If you want to,
But you don't want to.
come on now. Everything is a choice, baby. If you want to, come on now. Shit.
All right, man.
So
Where we at?
Landon is saying, well, I don't want my daughter out here dressing like a little hoe. He also said my daughter can wear whatever I want her to wear. And as a father,
parent.
you're fully within your rights. Fully within your rights.
That's a fact.
But what I will say is, Landon, with your daughters or future
Children,
daughter, whatever
right.
the case may be,
Got you.
if she does happen to walk outside dressing provocatively, you cannot be mad at your daughter if someone touches her.
Oh no!
gotta
I
get
don't
mad
think
at
he's
that
saying that.
individual.
Oh no, that's a fact. I don't think he's saying that either.
Just because your daughter is wearing a skirt that may be a little
It does
too
not
short,
warrant
it
her
does
to get
not
touched.
warrant her being touched by
Period.
anyone.
Period.
She
Period.
did not say,
Point
"Hey,
blank,
come
period.
touch me."
That's true.
She wore the
She didn't
dress.
say, "Hey, come have sex with me."
She's
either.
wearing that because it makes her feel good.
Exactly. And that's what men has to realize.
And then what? But the next part of that statement is women need to realize that they don't need to wear that to feel empowered.
But you can't say that.
you can't tell them that.
You can't say
you
that.
can't
bro.
tell nobody that.
It's no way you can say that.
But that's just an
It's just an opinion, but you can't say that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like a woman telling you what you can't wear
Men
to
wear
make
boots
yourself
to
feel
feel
good.
taller.
That means
men,
that-
men buy nice cars
But
to have a different status.
that doesn't
Like,
change it.
say that,
That
bro.
doesn't change the narrative of being.
Shout out to
being
Michael.
true
What's
or
good,
not.
bro?
You understand what I'm saying?
I mean,
If I was to wear
Can't say
what do you call lifts in my shoes to make myself taller, and you'd be like, "Yo, Bar, you don't need to wear lifts, bro. You perfect the way you are."
but if you don't feel like that, it don't matter.
Cool, but it's still that doesn't mean you can't have the conversation with me to change that thought process. Just like with the word with me saying the word nigga, you can say to me, Bar, you don't have to say the word nigga.
Listen,
but
you
if
can
I
say whatever you want to say to a person.
That's a
but,
fact.
But a person has the right to do exactly what they want to do.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
But that
That's
doesn't
like
change the
somebody
fact-
talking to you and saying you should be Muslim.
True. But that doesn't
You a
change
Christian, right?
True.
You know you could just be Muslim,
Of course.
baby. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't stop the. But what I'm saying. But what I'm saying.
All you gonna do is be like, okay, my nigga,
True,
but I'm
but
still
that
a
doesn't.
Christian.
But that doesn't stop the fact that you can still have the conversation, though.
Yeah, I mean, but nobody's disputing that.
But that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can still talk to a young lady and say, hey, you know, you don't need to do that. If you choose to do that,
if
that's your choice.
And if she say, well, fuck you, I want to do it.
Exactly.
But then,
You can't
but
be
then
like,
cool. I'm not
you can't be
fighting
like,
that.
you little hoe. No, I'm not.
It's still a conversation. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fight. That's a fight.
True.
It's a fact, because she can either say, nobody asked you, old ass man.
Old lad, you know,
Everybody tell you come through with them damn sweatpants on. Nigga.
Shit.
You put that turtleneck thing on. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a hoodie. My bad. But whatever.
I don't know what it is.
It's a half a hoodie.
Word.
You know, so
That
yeah.
ninja
See,
shit
yeah.
over there.
Nah, but listen, my thoughts
Yeah,
and
Mills.
prayers go out to Shorty.
Exactly,
and-
Mills'
and
public opinion. But yes.
At the end of the day, fellas, we need to stop with this rhetoric of, she's dressed like that, she
So that
must
makes-
want something.
that's
That's
a fact.
not
That's
true.
true. We need to stop.
Listen,
That's a fact.
women would get dressed up, smelling nice, looking good, hair done,
And don't
outfit
want
laid,
no
go
man.
to the club and dance with they women's
Yeah.
all night and go home to themselves.
And don't
they'll
want
do that
nothing
easily.
with y'all.
They don't want to do nothing with us. So we need to realize that. 2019, we need to realize that just because Shorty is out here and she may be dressing quote unquote loose, that does not mean that she's looking for
That
your
she
attention.
wants sex.
Or she's looking for your attention.
Or not your attention. She may want sex,
But
not
not,
from you.
but not from you. Right?
we need to get this.
But oh man, there's so much I want to go into.
We
though.
need to go. Let's go.
Because you remember the dude that played Joanna Man?
Yeah.
The light skinned. I can't think his name.
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Whatever his name.
Yeah, dude from Life or
With the
whatever.
curly hair.
With the curly hair. Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Porter on the
He
check-in.
said that whatever happened to pursuing a woman. And
Oh, I saw that
Like
video.
curly?
Yeah. He was like, I follow my wife. The
He
woman
said I
I
was
married.
persistent. He said I was persistent.
persistent. He was like, I
Yeah.
follow her around the club all night. He was like, today, that would be me too. You know what I'm saying?
He said everybody's so sensitive.
But back
and
then, you had
was
to
called being
you had to
persistent and
pursue a woman.
wanting something.
She fights a little bit, playing hard to get. That term don't even count no more. You know what I'm saying?
because the moment you
honestly, I do feel like people take it too far.
But this is the topic earlier that we didn't have was the rape bodies. And that's literally what the rape bodies.
I don't want to have that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
don't
we
like
don't have to go
that.
into it. But
I don't like that.
men have a lot of rape bodies.
You could be persistent without being creepy.
Let's
though.
just
we gonna leave it
but
there.
Please.
Press the drop, Dame.
No, honestly, being persistent.
But just talking about- I don't-
he said with his
I
wife,
don't like that.
he chased his wife around the club. It just so happened that they hit it off and they got married.
Right.
But for that one success story, there are 20 horror stories.
Oh, yeah, that's
with
a
somebody
fact.
following somebody around the club, and it's like, yo, bro, get away from me.
right.
So
And
it's
we've
like-
even
Cause,
seen that.
and real talk,
We've all seen that.
Jason and I have been out with homegirls who are very attractive women, and they've
Right.
been followed around the whole night. And then they'll come up to us and be like, "Yo, Bari, can you just dance with me so he can
So
just
he can
leave me alone?"
Right.
Say you're my man.
Right.
And then I'll be
Right.
like, "All right, cool."
Right.
And me
I've
and her
done
will
that.
And now I
dance.
gotta be big homie, like, yo, what's up, bro?
And we and her
Like,
gotta
that's my
dance,
girl.
and then when
Right.
homies see us dancing with the
Like, you gotta be big
no,
homie now.
we
Like-
laugh, but it's you know how many times, Josh. I can't even count how many times that's happened. And then
No,
when
I've seen
dude
it.
sees
Of
you
course.
dancing with me now or dancing with Willa, it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
damn.
Now
It
he
literally
gives up.
happens to all women. Like
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the time.
all the time.
Because no matter what, they're
I
always
seen a
being
meme.
pursued.
I seen a meme on
They're always being
Facebook
pursued.
where it says, "Fellas, if a random girl, walked up to you and said, 'Hey, can you just act like you my man for 5 minutes just so I could be left alone?' Would you do it?" And every dude in the comments said, "I've done it
done it.
before,
I've done
and
it,
I'll
yeah.
do it
We've all
again."
done that. Yeah.
Because
So-
you gotta save her at this point in time. You
Yeah.
can't save
Because
her.
for her to come up to you as a random dude and say, "Yo," to scan all the dudes in the club, don't know you, and say, "Hey, you my man for 5 minutes."
You wanna know why? Because if we didn't do that, they'll end up like the woman on Facebook Live getting raped and dragged and drugged. Next goddamn topic, because this is getting me frustrated right
Yeah.
now. That's the button.
That's a frustrating.
Frustrated.
Yeah.
Jeez, yo, man, we gotta do better.
We
bro.
do. We legit do.
You want to talk about that? Let's talk about it.
Playing stepdaddy, pros and cons.
And right now we have a first-hand account of
Wait, can we actually read where this came from?
what is it? Yeah, what happened?
I'm gonna read the whole
gonna read
thing.
it? Okay.
I'm gonna read it just so we can get on the same page here with everybody. Give me a couple seconds. I gotta find it.
I get
Give me a
some,
couple seconds, gotta
I
find
get
it.
some pink lemonade.
Oh.
The inventor wants the taste of his elixir. Go ahead, Josh.
So this is the whole question.
You better read it properly.
I can read, brother. If and when you're dealing with a lady, this is for the fellas, by the way. Fellas.
Okay, fellas.
If and when you're dealing with a
See ya.
lady,
What up? What up? Sorry.
okay, fellas. If and when you're dealing with a young lady, you create a bond with her kids.
Okay, of course.
Do you get annoyed or angry when the absent father tries to come back around? Or do you just let that father come back? in the kid's life and say nothing?
Would you
more
want to
One more time.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's a little long.
Fellas, if and when you're dealing with a woman, you create a child, a bond with their child.
Okay.
Do you get annoyed when the child's father comes back into the picture and tries to be the father? Or do you say, you know what, my man's, that's your child, you do you. I'm
Yeah.
over here.
Got you.
And that's the question I had right now. I'm a 1 and 2 it.
Okay.
If you allow the father to come back, press 1.
Okay.
If you feel away and you're like, nah, I'm kind of here stepping and I'm doing everything I got to do, press 2. Let's talk about it. 1 and 2.
1 and 2. You let the father step up.
That's a good question.
It's real
I don't know if I
life.
can 1 and 2 that though.
It's 1 and 2. Do you let the father that's absent come back into this child's life, or do you feel away like, you know what? Nah, can't let that happen.
I think
Press
I,
one.
oh,
Press 1.
I think I'm gonna go 1. Yeah.
Press 1 up on that.
Press.
What you got 1 or 2, bro?
Oh, I'm going 1.
You going 1? What about you, Josh?
Hey, which one was one?
1 is you allow the father to
You
come
allow
back.
the-
Yeah, I
father,
think
right.
it's number 1.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So we got everybody seems to press 1.
Okay.
Now
Good.
I'm gonna be honest. The the comments off
Okay.
of this question were amazing,
Okay.
and literally
I read them.
the comments were kind of on the women's side saying, "Well, no, you left your kid. You didn't want to be in the kid's life in the first place. So if I
Right.
find a man that is willing to step up and treat my kid the way you never did,
Right.
let that man do his job. Let him continue to do what he got to do because you didn't want to do what you got to do."
Okay.
So that's kind of the other side to that.
So
I wasn't expecting the whole room to be on one side, but we
But-
all are. So,
I-
so how do we
Okay.
feel about that?
So
I
you
think
want,
it's-
you want Damon to give his opinion?
I need somebody to say something.
Okay, so what
Everybody
I would
gets
say is
spinning.
Good.
I've been in situations. I've dated women, and I'm dating a woman who has a kid, and I've always saw it as
Step pops.
And it's ironic that every girl that I've dated who has a kid has a daughter.
Right.
And the way I feel about daughters, they need fathers in their lives, or they need men in their life more than they need a female in their life.
Okay.
So that being said, granted, let's say I step in now and I'm
Think so?
playing quote unquote stepdaddy.
I'm just saying that's an interesting take. It's an interesting take.
No, I quote unquote step in and be stepdaddy, right? Then let's say the dad now wants to be in his daughter's life. I'm never gonna ever fight that. Why? Because for one, let's be real, I'm really not her father.
Right.
And the bond that she has with her father is always gonna be different from the bond that she has with me.
Sure.
So with that being said, I feel like the
Say
more
Barry stepdaddy of the year.
Stepdaddy, yeah.
the more role models she has as men in her life, the merrier. Especially if they want to act right, they do right, and they give her great examples. That's
Right.
how I see it.
Okay.
No matter how I may feel about it.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a little monkey wrench in.
Go ahead, do your thing.
What
bro.
if the biological father is the type of guy that comes in and leaves,
Right.
comes in like he's not a consistent.
He's a shitty dude.
What I'm saying is, if he was away for years and then he came back and said, "You know what? I'm changing the era of my ways. I'm here for
Right.
my kid 100%."
Yeah.
I think we're all on the same page. Like, you know what?
We'll support that.
Yes,
That's
of course.
lit.
Now,
But what really happens?
now the flip side, the monkey wrench I'm
You
throwing
want
in
me
now
with-
is now saying that father is here 1 month, gone 6 months. There another month, gone a year. There 2 months, gone 3 months.
Then what I will say,
What do
and
you say
I'm
to
gonna
that?
I'm gonna be real. I still wouldn't say anything. Why? Because at the end of the day, it is still his liberty to still see his kid.
I mean,
And there's gonna come a point where that child, whether it's a boy or a girl, will have the choice to whether say, you know what, I want to bangs with my real pops, or I'm gonna
I would never.
fucks with you. You understand what I'm saying?
I would never bash the
And that's the
parent.
next thing. I would never.
I would never
ever,
bash
ever,
the parent.
ever.
But I have seen a situation where the father kept disappointing the child, and it's just
Got you.
it's not helpful.
It's not cool.
It's not, and
cool
mind
at
you,
all.
it's not even my job to step in and say that. But I'm like, bro, like I've literally had this conversation with a guy before. I'm like, you are literally promising this kid that
nothing,
that you come
something,
You are
and giving
ruining
him
that.
nothing.
Yeah, and they like, my daddy coming. I'm like, good, he can take you. Like, go ahead.
I'm trying to.
I'm
knock
trying
your
to
mama
I'm trying
down.
to get in with your mama. I hope he come, please. You know what I'm saying? And then he don't come, and so I'm mad because one, you still here. No, I'm joking. But
You're not joking. I'm dead serious about that. I'm trying
But that's
But at
real.
the same
No, it's
time-
not. It's to be funny, but that's real.
but
shit,
at
you
the same
understand?
time, it's like, damn, every week he like, my daddy don't ever come. I'm like, nah, he don't. Like, so you have to have that
But that
conversation.
No, you go first. You go.
What I would say is this: in the case of the father being here and not being here, that's when I would step in and I'll have an issue.
Gotcha.
If I'm dealing with the woman, I would have a big ass issue with that. Because if I'm
I
dealing,
would. Okay, go ahead.
if I'm dealing with a woman and she has kids and the father's literally just a flip flopping individual, hair gone,
flopping.
one of them, I'm black, y'all. Like, he's just in and out. I literally would say something to the kid and to the mother because now. Right. I do feel like you're being counterproductive to what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Because if I'm trying to show your kids the right way, or if I'm really here for the long haul,
yeah,
and I'm the positive role model, and you keep coming in here and showing them the negative, I'm gonna block the negative out because I am now invested in that kid's life.
True.
Yeah.
But,
I'm gonna.
So I don't care about biological at that point. You have to show me. Like I said, this is my opinion. This is Jay Willa's opinion.
I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of what you're saying because I'd essentially, I would never. First of all, like I just wouldn't find myself in this situation. Like
you never deal with a woman with kids.
Yeah, that was just like a rule for me.
Okay,
but
you racist towards kids?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just gonna say.
Fair enough, bro. I ain't gotta.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah,
makes sense to me.
But I would, if I was in this situation, I would do two things. I would ask my woman and just be like, yo, how would you like me to handle this? That would be the first thing I would say.
Yes.
How would you like me to handle this? Because this is, at the end of the day, like I care for your child, but this is your child. How would you like me to handle this?
That's
and
a
then,
fact.
I respect that.
And then the second thing, if he was a flip-flopping guy coming in and out, I would tell the kid, look, I'm never gonna tell you how you should think or feel about your pops, but I'm always gonna be here for you, and I'm just gonna let you know that.
And that's the next
And
thing.
that's all I could say, and I would just leave it at that.
That's dope.
But
Yeah.
That's
the
dope.
next thing I was gonna say because in a past relationship, the daughter she kind of knew her father was ain't shit. So sometimes and her mother didn't know this. Her daughter would come to me and talk to me, say, Jabari, I don't think my daddy loves me. And I said, why you said that?
See, that's crazy.
So then I said,
That's the part that I'm talking about. When you,
yo, God, if I'm lying, strike me now. She came to me and said, Jabari, I don't think my daddy loves me. I said, why you think your daddy don't love you? She said, because every time he's supposed to come see me or I just want to talk to him and see him, and mommy will call him, he says he can't talk right now. He'll talk to me later, and he never calls back.
Fathers be fathers, bro.
Yeah,
that's it.
Because if dude ain't shit, they'll figure it out. It's gonna hurt.
Oh, 100%.
And then and what I said to her was, your daddy loves you. It's just that your daddy's going through a complicated time right now, right? So that's what I said. So
you are definitely stepdaddy of the year, man.
Yeah. But what am I supposed to say to that? But at the same,
because what you could have said is, he's a piece of shit. But you could have bashed him.
I could have, but let's be real. That's not my opinion to make of her. Like I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck.
He's ready. You see this? He's ready.
I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. I could have done that, but there's a point in time when you're a little kid that no matter what nobody says to you,
Josh,
your daddy's
realist.
king. Your daddy is your dad is on a pedestal that nobody could touch at a present in your mind.
Okay, no, yeah.
So for me, as an outside dude who's not her
Ashley
biological dad or nothing like that, to come say, yo, but your daddy ain't shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is you? Tell me about my daddy ain't shit. That's not my opinion to make of your father. So now you and your father are still gonna have that bond until you within yourself have canceled that bond. And then we can have a different conversation. But right now, you know what? I'm gonna allow you the liberty to think what you think of your father, and on your own free will, figure out what you want to figure out about your father yourself.
I may be just a little more stubborn than you guys. And I'm sorry if this sounds crazy, but this is just how I feel. I feel like little kids, yes, you do want to give them the space and opportunity to grow and to make their own decisions and all this, but at the same time, they're still little kids. And if I'm here and I'm invested and I'm really here, I'm going to do everything within my power to make sure that you're not hurt. And these little kids be hurt because, like you said, daddy said he's going to pick me up on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah,
daddy not here.
I've seen it.
So I've seen it too. So me being the individual I am,
I've seen it. I've seen it so many times.
I will
it's
never
crazy.
come out and say your daddy ain't shit, quote unquote. Right? I would never say that. But what I will say is, don't worry about that. Let's go do something.
Yeah,
you know what? Let's go to the park.
I would let it be known
that.
that, listen, he's not here.
Right.
But that don't mean life is over. That don't mean everything goes to shit. And I'm just a firm believer of, like, you have conversation with kids, and people don't like to talk to kids because they think kids don't know.
Oh, no,
They're the smartest motherfuckers on the planet.
Kids know what's going on. They can see what it is.
I remember when being young and knowing.
They know.
I remember
what it
being
is.
8-9 looking like I definitely can see what's going on there. Like,
Ladies, if me and you were together and you had a kid and your child's father's acting a fool,
Yeah.
I would be the individual to sit your kid down like, listen, daddy not here right now.
that's it.
Daddy, he's not here a lot.
That's it.
And it just so happens that he's not a good dad.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do, we're going to go out and enjoy time. I don't have to be your father, but I'm going to show you that
How
you
a
can
man is
still-
supposed to operate with it.
And I'm going to have that kid. That kid will know that. I just can't sugarcoat it.
Right.
I can't be that guy.
But the thing is, but the
I'm
thing
just,
is,
like,
the
tired
position
of that
that
conversation.
But the
Like,
thing,
it's
the-
so-
I don't want kids to quote unquote figure it
No.
out. That's not their job.
And I
They
get
didn't
that
ask to
too.
Be here.
Their
So
job is only be
and
kids.
maybe-
man.
Me being the adult,
Yeah.
I'm going to step in. That's why I threw the monkey wrench. If you're flip flopping, I will be that guy. If I was the step pops,
the stable. Keep it stable.
I would
Yeah.
be like, you know what? I'm not gonna say he ain't shit, but guess that ain't it, sweetheart.
That's crazy.
That ain't it. That's not a good rendition of what you're looking for.
But this is
crazy.
what I was gonna say
I
too,
would let that
and
be
maybe it's a bad way of thinking, but this is just me because I've only been here on this planet 26 years, and
Oh.
who knows? No, it's good. Who know? And I don't know if I'm right or
gonna slip
wrong
up, baby.
because none of us know if it's right or wrong to say what I'm gonna say. But like,
I'm scared.
No, it's not a bad thing. But
Okay, 'cause-
when it comes on to little girls, I
be
just
saying shit.
treat how you would raise little girls different how you would treat boys. You understand?
Oh, yeah, a little.
You understand? So in a situation like that, when I was growing up, my
I slightly
dad.
disagree.
That's why I said, oh,
When I was
was
young,
real light.
and my daddy was my
oh
daddy.
Jennifer Hugger, what up?
My daddy ain't shit. My dad ain't shit. Everybody know I say my father ain't shit.
Most of
The
them ain't.
difference was that my mom, like Jason said, kept it a buck, but she kept it a buck to the point where it was like, yo, your daddy ain't never coming.
Wow.
He ain't shit. He ain't
Who
gonna
said
be
that?
shit. He don't fuck with you. Period.
said
My
that?
mom said this.
Oh.
You understand? And my mom was dealing with a dude at the time, and he was sitting right there. And I turned to him, and I never forget a Jamaican dude named Bunny. That was his nickname.
Bunny.
It's too many jokes here, but go ahead. We gotta
nigga-
move on, bro. We gotta, God damn it. That's
The
too-
Your mama dealt with somebody named Bunny?
So I turned to him and I looked to him as a young youth. You feel me? And the nigga said,
Now
yo,
you a youth.
you
You see what
feel
happened?
me?
You say Bunny, now you.
You feel me? I turned to the nigga and
Yo,
the nigga
shout out
looked.
to Bunny, yo.
Shout out
Yo,
to
shout out
Bunny,
to
bro.
Bunny.
Shout out Bunny.
I fucks with Bunny. You feel me?
Shout out to Bunny and the youth them.
You them. You feel me? So I
Bunny.
turned to him and I said, and I didn't
Bunny
say
for the
nothing.
win.
So then the nigga turned to me and said, yo, Bari, you can't pick who your pops is. You know what I'm saying?
Do
If the
it
nigga
in
ain't
accent,
shit, the
though.
nigga
Do
ain't
it in
shit.
accent.
Chill.
No,
He
no,
say
do
that.
it.
Because he didn't say it like
do
that.
it. I know he didn't say it like that. How'd he say
He
it?
said, my dogs.
Your poopa, you know, your poopa there.
Poopa gone.
Your poopa gone him now. Come back, yo. No worry yourself, dog. You feel me? But but the both of them when he was there, that's how they kept it about. It's like, yo,
Mills said Bunny. That's his uncle's name.
hey,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
hey.
Uh-oh.
But Mill's not Jamaican though, so
Oh, okay, so stop lying, Mills.
Lying, Mills.
you feel me? But
Stop lying. It's only one bunny, all right?
you know what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. It was
Why do they call him Bunny?
that I don't know.
Can he jump really high?
I have
He
no
run
idea.
really fast?
He
Got
was
big
mad
ass
tall.
ears.
What's his
He
ear?
was
You
mad
beat me on
tall.
the
Did he
ears.
lose a foot?
Do you like carrots? Who fuck is he?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm about to when I get to the crib, I'm gonna ask my mom. Like, why did they call him Buddy? I don't know.
Like carrots.
Nah, but you
Y'all
understand?
missing the obvious thing, but I ain't gonna say it.
What's that?
No, I was wondering when
fuck a
y'all
lot.
was. That's what I was gonna say. Come on, I was wondering for what one of y'all was gonna say. Like, let's be real.
Hey, shout out to Bunny.
You know what I'm saying? But that's
Mills
what I'm
said
saying.
Bunny married his aunt Queenie.
Oh,
Auntie Queenie?
shit.
It's Bunny and Queenie.
Damn.
But like I said, I wouldn't have that conversation with a young. I wouldn't have that kind of
many
conversation
jokes.
with a young
Sit in the
girl.
tree.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
That conversation you can have with a young girl.
Why not?
SMOKING.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a different way of thinking because
He
I
said
wouldn't
he was
say
hopping on. He said he was hopping on the women.
he probably was. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I wouldn't have that conversation
That
with a
means he
young
was
lady.
white with red eyes.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't
white
have that
man.
conversation with young girls because I feel like with young girls you don't treat them the same in the beginning. You don't treat them the same way you treat boys.
I disagree.
That's
and
why
that's-
I only slight. I'm in the middle.
Brother
Shout out to
Devontae and
Devontae
the
on the
check
check. I disagree with that principle because that's how we come up with the young girls can be sensitive and emotional, but young boys can't. And I hate that part too. It's
That's
like
true.
we got to stop segregating these kids. It's like you raise them.
But you also have to raise them to know that there is a difference between the sexes.
Of course.
In terms of but in terms of
blur the lines.
but in terms of emotion as well.
That's not true.
Man, I'm so in the middle on this
It's not
stuff.
true, bro.
'Cause-
As humans, we go through emotions.
That's
Of
it.
course, I'm not saying to
You-
not have them.
You know how many times I've sat in my crib if shit was going wrong in life or whatever, and I sat there and I'm just emotional at the time, and I'm
Right.
like checking myself. You're not supposed to be like this. You were
Right,
man. Like,
right,
But
right.
why can't you be like that? Why
Right.
can't you have that moment when you're just emotional?
I understand
and
that,
vulnerable?
but but this is why I'm saying
you
in
can't
those.
be hard all the time, bro.
But that's
You
why
can't
I'm
gang
saying.
bang
in-
on
And
breakfast.
You can't be gang banging on bacon, bro.
Bruh.
But this is why I'm saying
young
in
boys,
those-
we try to raise young boys to be robots. Don't cry.
Right.
I
Don't
get
be
it.
sad.
But
don't feel
but that-
sadness.
it's weird, like,
you're
'cause-
human.
But this is what I'm
it's a
saying.
line.
Well, I'm
It's
talking
such a
about
thin
with those
line.
same situations with those young girls, with the young
a
girls'
thin line.
lives. I don't want
Liddy
having
on the
those
check-in.
kind of
How we
conversations
doing?
with a
Billy
young girl
Henderson
at the
on the
time.
check-in.
It's
How we
like,
doing?
especially about a child's father, because I knew what it was like at 5, 6, 7.
You just
how
have
I
to-
thought of my father, even though he wasn't shit.
Imagine if you had a strong male role model in your life that was like, you know what? He might not be doing his job, but I'm here. I got you.
Right.
You would have had a better life. You would have been well off.
No, I'm not disputing that. No, I'm not disputing
then-
that at all. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go with it either because that's a touchy situation. Because at the end of the day,
It's a thin line.
yeah, because
it's a
at
thin
the end
line.
of the day, that's not your kid, and there's certain things.
Right. It's
I
a
know
thin
for a
line.
fact if a man said to me
Yeah.
and he's not my father, I don't. And this is a bad thing, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck is you telling me? And I'm being real with you.
I get it.
I mean, but that's also as you get older. Because when you really young, when you 6, 7, you
But you
kind of
have
like
to
you
remember-
like it. You know what I'm saying? You all right. That's when you get 14, 15, and you like, you're not my dad.
But you have to be
you know.
real about the situation because at the end of the day, we all like that. We don't realize till we get older, but we're
Yeah.
still talking about children. So if you come to me as a man telling me certain shit about my pops, when my pops really ain't shit, but
Like
I
I
see
said,
him
we
a
not
certain
raising
way,
sentimental gangsters.
you're not telling me nothing, bro. My pops is who my pops is to
Yeah,
me.
but
he could be ain't shit, but guess what? That's my dad. Fuck is you talking
I-
about? Shut up.
I don't believe
I
that.
don't
kids
believe
are
that.
like,
I
but
don't
how many
believe
kids are really
6-year-olds
like
is
that?
doing that, bro.
That's what I'm
Are you
saying.
kidding me?
Not
I
6 and
don't.
7-year-olds,
I
bro. And
don't
if they
believe
are,
that,
if they
bro.
are, nah, they're not.
I don't believe that.
Honestly, to me, if I got to get my real opinion on that, for the people just joining, we talking about dealing with other people's kids, basically,
Yeah.
just to sum it up. I see John Content just joined. What up, man?
What's good, John?
Nah, I think it's dependent on where you're trying to go with the mom.
And
Because-
that too, that's a fact.
How hard are you going?
Because
Drop
if,
a bomb for that
if you
one,
just
Dame.
if you
Drop a bomb for that.
I can drop my own bomb.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good
That's a
comment.
fact.
All right, cool. It's dependent on that because at the end of the day, if I know that this ain't gonna work between me and your mother, honestly, I'd be trying not to even talk to your damn kids.
No, that's a fact, though.
Like I'd be like, you ain't got to bring them
That's a
around me.
fact.
Like I don't even
Listen,
need to see your
if I
damn
just
kids.
saw
Like,
you
yeah,
and I wanted to clip, it's just a kill.
That's
Guess
it.
what? Your
And
kids got
that's
nothing to
other
do.
than-
You be like, oh my,
I'll
you
wait
wanna
till
see
they
my
go to
son?
bed.
No,
Listen,
keep
I will.
Keep Blue
I
Man in the
will-
room.
I'm not even going to your house.
I will pop
you
up.
come to my crib.
And if so, I'll pop
You
up
got
at
a babysitter?
4:30, and I'm out at 5:30 or whatever. I don't know. I'm
It's a
just
fact.
I'm out. Like I don't. That's the one thing I hate. And I've been not trapped, but I've been like kid trapped. Where they're like, but my son wants to see you, and I'm like, so, like I don't. That's
why
not
I
my
never
son.
did
And that, yo,
Like,
and you
that's
don't
not
understand,
my son. That's
and you don't
your son.
understand.
Like,
That's
I-
why
you know.
one of the hardest.
It's
and
very
that's
hard.
so unfair. And when I tell you that is
It's
so
very hard.
unfair
Because
That's
it's
why
so
you just
easy.
never meet them.
Right, because
If,
it's very,
if you
it's
have
very.
no intentions of future with the
With the
moms,
mother.
if it's just a kill,
Try to stay away from the kids.
stay
It's
away from the
unfair.
kids.
It's unfair to
because
the
That
the
is-
kids will latch. They will
You
attach.
of
'Cause they're
course.
kids.
And then you like kids.
Especially-
Who don't like kids, bro? For real,
Kids are the
Everybody
coolest.
like
Like, he said you.
Josh is like,
You gotta no,
Shout out to
listen.
Josh. Josh like
But
me. I like
I
it.
can understand why,
I
but
ain't
kids
here
on
for
the
all that. not.
kids on a grand scale are coolish and fun as shit.
I
Like,
love kids.
they cool and fun as shit. Like
And
they do
sometimes
funny
you do
shit.
get
You
attached
laugh at
to the
them.
kids.
You understand? So it's like
And
I
that's the
get
hardest
it.
part about breaking up. Because you like, damn, I do miss kicking it with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids are awesome. All right.
oh, I'm nice. I'm nice. I'm
You
nice.
just fogging up the place and shit.
valid.
It's foggy.
I'm valid.
You spitting out circles.
I didn't know what I was getting into when you was like, "Oh, could I be?"
Oh yeah, you didn't know.
John's about to say, you know what? It's a smoke
You
hazard.
thought it was gonna be a little bit.
Nah,
had to
nigga.
ask.
He got a whole vape machine.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm valid.
I mean, but like I said, I can't tell anybody to not feel a way about it. I'm not gonna tell somebody to feel a way about it. But it's one of those situations that I've been in and I am in that it is real touchy. And the one thing that I always try, I'm not saying I'm perfect with it, but I try to do is always consult with the mom first.
Of course, yeah.
I think that
well,
is
you should. I feel like you should.
That's what it's
because-
about
Because the
originally,
mom
right?
can
Like,
flip on you.
You understand?
You talk to my kids about that. Like,
you understand because
have you ever had that?
Yeah.
You've had some
Yeah.
a mom tell you what you cannot say to the child.
Yeah.
That's some.
You
shit
thinking
too,
that
ladies.
you're not saying nothing crazy, but then it's like a no.
Because I've
Nah.
chastised a girl's son before. You know, like he was fucking up, and I'm like, nah, you don't do that. I don't care. And you can hit me with I ain't your daddy. That's cool, whatever. But what you're not about to do is whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
And then him like, you're too hard on him. I'm like, listen,
Somebody got to
call his daddy.
Because if not, he gonna be locked up.
Yeah, like you know.
Or she gonna be 13 and pregnant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like you need somebody to step in. Mothers.
But that's what I'm saying.
Mothers.
Having a conversation with the mom first on
Moms.
what is a limit of what you can and cannot do. You understand?
It's
Like
a
for
tough
example,
one.
I would never.
Jennifer
Like,
said,
I would never
"Dang."
put my hand on somebody else's kid. I don't.
Sorry, Jennifer.
I don't care how
it's
much
tough, but
permission
it's a
a
real
parent
thing,
would,
man.
I don't
It's
care
a
how much
real
permission
thing.
the mom would give me. Like, oh, now you could,
Yeah.
you could, pluck them or spank them or
you
whatever.
know,
But I would never do it. Why? For the simple fact at the end of the day that I know fathers that
I'm not gonna hold you.
somebody pop. Like for example, Jason has. If Jason
whoop-
hit at
would you
another
whoop- would you whoop
dude,
somebody's kid?
No, what I'm saying is, I have a son.
Of course.
We know that.
Yeah.
I'm not with my child's mother.
Got you.
So he's not in my household every day.
Got you.
I see him regularly all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not in the house. So obviously she will get with a man somewhere down the road
Yeah.
and they will live together.
Right.
If I hear that somebody is
whether Jeremiah was wrong or right,
But what if he was,
penalizing my son or chastising my son or physically hitting
so
my
you
son,
would be upset at
even
that?
if
that's
he, even
that's
if
a big
even if he's
what if-
wrong?
But-
even if he was wrong,
even if he was wrong, legit.
Daddy's here.
call me first.
I get it. What
You know
you're
what I'm
saying?
saying?
Okay.
Daddy's
Okay.
here.
You saying I'm here? You can call me.
Call me.
Right.
I will handle the situation. Don't you ever in your life have another
You
man
understand? And I
ever.
and I.
That's
yo,
my issue with
'cause
that
if I
part,
let's
okay?
say I did it now and homie
'Cause
pressed
if
me,
I'm not
right?
here, if I'm an ain't shit, if I'm a bum father, by
Right.
all means, you're with a man. That man is taking care of what I need to be taken care of.
I have
That's
no
the father
say-
right now.
I have no
I have
say
no
so in
say
this-
because I'm a
in a
bum.
sense.
But guess what? Daddy's here. So
Right.
because daddy's
This is what I'm
here,
saying. So if
we
I
not
was,
gonna have all
so
this.
if a
You
dude,
call
if
me.
I was, let's say I was to be dating Willa's, you know what I'm saying? The
State your name. Where you calling
if I
from?
was,
Hell, man, this Chris Porter, man.
All right, keep it short, bro. What's good?
Don't tell him that.
I am.
Let that
Damn it.
man
Nope.
talk.
No, I'm saying it. Keep it short. What's good?
That's fucked up, cuz.
No, it's
That
not.
is
Keep it
fucked
short.
up.
What's good?
Anyway, I just wanted to say, man, this is one of the realest conversations I've ever heard y'all have. But you know what I'm saying? All I want to say is that I do agree with Barry on a lot of the shit that he's saying.
Okay.
Like, whatever you got to say about my father, fuck you. You don't know my daddy. This is between me and my daddy.
Bro,
Right.
but
My
at six,
damn business.
Chris, at
But-
6.
But at 6,
Chris,
that's
at
wait, he's
six-
not
really
finished. Let him finish. Let him finish. He's
I
not
know,
finished. He's
I
not
have to
finished.
interject. I have to interject. But Chris, at 6, you're not saying that, bro. You're not.
Okay, at six, I'm not saying that. You are right.
You just
But
want your dad.
But I would still feel some type of way, a motherfucker talking about my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Whether he ain't shit or not.
Right.
Right.
I respect that.
No, I respect
so
that
I feel
too.
that. But
And-
I also
and-
want to say,
Go ahead.
I also want to say this last thing before I get out of here. I've been in relationships where I played stepdaddy,
Okay.
and that is, I told myself I'd never do it again. Here's why.
Mm.
Unless I plan on marrying the chick. Like,
Sharif
Right,
on the check.
right.
it's got to be, because the hardest part of the breakup wasn't necessarily the female. I could walk away,
Yeah.
right? I could walk away from a woman. But seeing the kid and that kid looking up at me like, Chris, why are you leaving? That's the
Stop.
man that broke my fucking heart. That's how I don't understand how men can fucking walk away from their kids.
Right.
Because it broke my
Ooh.
fucking
Oh, I
heart.
can't even.
It broke my fucking heart, and that's not even my motherfucking child.
Right.
I respect that.
I respect
You know
that,
what
bro.
I'm saying?
I respect
That's a
that.
fact.
Like, so, all I'm going to say is, black men have been stepping up, being fathers.
Right,
Jay
right.
Willa talked about that, and I will support those brothers that's out there doing their thing. But for the men that's not, get your shit together, man, because you got a soul that's dependent on you.
That's a fact.
That's a fact,
That's
bro.
a big
gotta-
fact.
That's a fact. All
You
right,
got
bro.
a soul that's
big
dependent
fact.
on you. All right,
Appreciate
man,
you
I'm
calling
out.
up, my dude.
What did he say?
Peace.
Damn it. What did he say?
Damn it. I missed it.
What did he say?
That was lit.
He said a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, you missed.
All right, next time.
He said a ton of great things. Shout out to Chris Porter, man, calling in. I put the number in the
Chris
chat. I pinned it.
Somebody
talk,
type
Chris.
what he said. 'Cause I
Oh,
missed
that was
it.
good.
Real talk, Chris.
That was good.
Chris, that was a great perspective.
That was a great answer, man.
And you wanted to rush that.
Yeah.
Don't rush that.
At
Yes.
least he was honest.
Yes. No, I love Chris.
Don't you
but
ever.
Chris will talk for the next guy.
Yes, and it's real talk. Like, I want every call to be like that. That was
concise and
insightful.
short and to the point.
No,
Let's get it.
It was insightful. He
All
had
right.
references.
Okay.
There's a bibliography
I
attached to
was
that.
just about to say that.
Come on, man. That was the CPA.
Cite your sources. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever the shit called.
Nah,
Nah,
but
man, I had a
it is-
stepdaddy, man, and I fucking hated him. Like, just like how you say, like, I fucking hated him. But I will give him props because the one thing I never seen him do is disrespect my mom, which is cool because he's alive still. And two, he never talked shit about my dad. So for that, I gave him props.
And you know the crazy
He never
part
was
is,
like,
But
yo, daddy,
did your dad fail you? Numerous times. Were you waiting by the window like, oh, my dad about to take
Daddy
me to the zoo
wasn't
today?
there
in the middle.
to change my
In the middle.
underwear.
Okay.
He was the in and out. But then, later he got better.
Because I
he
promise
tried.
you,
I had the in and out dad.
if I was your stepfather, you would have known about that. And I would have been 100% honest with you. I'd have been like, listen, your
My
pops
dad
was
was an in and
supposed
out
to.
dad, yeah.
He did not. Because he did not, we're going to do this. And I want you to never feel like
Right.
this.
But you know what? I
Right.
feel like that's not your place to say. That's
Why
the place
not?
of the mother to say that.
Bro, what I'm saying is if I'm in the household, right, and me and the mother, we're building, right?
Right?
You are the kid. You're not my kid, but you're a kid.
But that's why I'm saying I feel like the
Real quick,
mom should be
state your name
saying
and where
that
you
to the
calling
child.
from.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Yo.
Who this?
Oh,
State your name, where you calling from?
That's Mills.
From East Flatbush, Her 49.
What's good, bro?
What's goody, bro?
What's good? Yo, I got my. Yo, what's up, baby? Yo, if anybody touch my kid,
That's his daughter.
That's your daughter in the back right
That's a
now. I
father
can
right
hear it.
there.
That's a father calling
right
it right
there.
now.
That's a father right
Go
there.
ahead. What's she saying?
listen, man. If a nigga touch my daughter or any one of my kids, it's on. Like, you don't have to touch my kid if I'm there.
That's a fact.
Okay. So you would have a problem if somebody chastised your kid.
I'll have a whole big problem.
I would
If my
too.
kid is young, you don't have to hit my child if my child is wrong. You could talk to them. Like, you don't even I don't even have to hit my kids. You could talk to kids
Right.
nowadays. Like, they not like we were. It's a whole different, generation of kids. Just like it's a lot of fathers that's out there that's, stepping up to the plate.
Right. Yeah. You know what's real?
Yeah, go ahead.
They did a study. It's more black, like percentage wise, it's more black men that step up for their kids, and are like black people, Spanish people, white people. It's more black people, but they don't.
yeah.
But they don't show that. I would love to clap, but
Actually, I want to talk to that.
it's a real life. It's a real life thing. They did the. They
I'll let
actually
him
did
finish
the.
the call.
Yeah, but go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
My
see,
bad.
Mills got his
but
daughter
you know how
screaming
we
daddy in
look
the
at
back. Come on, son. That's
Yeah,
a beautiful thing.
Yo, but you know how we looked at it. We grew up without our fathers, so we always looked at it like, damn, I'll never have no little shorty, no
Right.
little kid out
Right.
there
That's a
without a
That's a
father.
fact.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
Like, it don't even matter. But we came from the pits. Like, our parents, our fathers, 80s babies,
Ugh.
late 90s
Yeah.
babies.
I still can't find my
early 90s
pops.
babies.
Shit.
Bro, I
That
can't
nigga
find my
living
pops now.
Wow.
Like, I don't know where he at. So I know what you're talking
Randy,
about.
what up? Ingrid
Yeah,
Bailey
so
was
if
good.
if a father's even putting the effort, you can't put your hands on nobody else, kid. You could talk to them. Make
That's a
the
fact.
mother do it. If you
I
got
agree.
that much control over the mother,
Go ahead.
make her
That's
slap
fact.
the kid up. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I
but all right. Yeah.
No, but he's
No,
right. If the kid is that bad, to be like, yo, go get your daughter because your daughter
but you- all
bugging.
right,
Needs to lick
but that's the
somewhere.
point of being a father, because sometimes.
But that is not
sometimes
your
the mother
kid,
can't.
bro.
But
That is
I don't
not
know.
your
All right, fair
kid.
enough.
Me,
All right, bro.
I'm not putting my
Appreciate you
hands on
calling, my
nobody
guy.
Yo, good looking, Mills.
You already know, man. I'm
Alright,
back
bro.
in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
but
That's what I was saying to Willa earlier. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the part that's hard.
I
because
said, yo, maybe
sometimes you need that.
from a man, a man doesn't need to put his hands on a child for a child to understand.
Okay, I'm not just talking about hitting. Okay, we don't need to be.
Okay,
that's why I
fine.
said chastising.
The chastising,
Scolding,
part-
chastising.
Oh no, you could talk. Like if, for example,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I firmly
talk
believe.
to you harsh. Sometimes you need to get screamed on a little bit.
I asked the parent on
You know
the
what I'm
panel,
saying?
right? If another man, your child's mother is dating somebody else, and the man is scolding Jeremiah. He's talking firm to him, yelling at him. He doesn't hit him, but he's scolding him.
No disrespect or nothing like that.
And
But
Jeremiah even cried.
But he's wilding. Like sometimes kids
And
be
the
wildin'.
kid- and he
on
homie's
top of
like,
the
yo,
table
what-
throwing shit.
And homie's like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
He like,
shut
yo, get off the
fuck up.
table. Like I'm
And
saying,
he's
like,
yelling at him sternly.
You still
Jeremiah
mad?
cries. Would you be mad at that?
No.
okay, because it's like cool. I get it. Don't be whooping my children.
Because once again,
But you got to still be a man, and a man's presence.
this is my
would-
answer to that.
Yeah,
If you are in the household, I'm not in the household.
got you.
Right? So anything to daddy, which
Yeah.
is me, would be a phone call. Yo, come talk to blah, blah, blah. because he's wilding.
Come get your son, B.
Because he's wilding, right?
About to knock this nigga off the table.
I'm not in the household, and
you can hear him in the back. Like, hey, you ain't my daddy.
If he's bugging out,
You've seen that before.
and you're in the household as the man of that household,
Right.
because you are the
I
man,
expect you to
Right.
fuck up.
You should be like, yo, excuse me, sir.
Relax yourself.
Don't disrespect your mother like that. What is
Right.
wrong with you? Get
Yeah.
off of the table. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
But that's what I'm saying, because and that's the
that's but that's where it starts and ends.
right. No,
Anything
I agree.
past that, we have an issue.
I agree. The only reason I'm saying that that's important is because
I'll be the type of nigga, I'm gonna call you daddy.
That's what a strong man can do, and that's what's lacking with our families.
Of course,
We don't have that. And I'm talking like we grown now. Like you say, we missed that. You know, so it was an uncle or a cousin or
your
a brother.
mom, or your mom had to play
or your
that.
mom had to be a football player, attacking
I'm
you.
gonna tell you,
your
one
mom
thing-
had to jab you.
One
Like,
thing that was a constant back in the day that has changed now. My mom says it all the time. It takes a village to raise a child.
100%.
And nowadays we're so far from that. It's
yeah.
if you say anything to my kid, it's an issue.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's not a village. We have parents going to the school fighting the teachers
Because
their kids is in the wrong. So
Yes.
like we've gotten away from that. And I firmly believe it takes a village to raise a child, because growing up, like I said, I didn't have a pops. I had my basketball coach.
Right.
I had my
was gonna
football
say.
coach. I had my uncles.
My
I had
mama-
my older cousins.
my mom put
that
me in
would
a
come to the house and be like,
mentoring
yo, Jason cut school. I
Right.
caught him outside wilding out. And my mom be
Right.
like, oh, word.
Yeah.
Now me and you got problems.
My mom
So
actually,
legit.
my mom put me in a
village.
mentoring program because she knew that my dad wasn't in my life at that particular time.
Yeah.
So she found a all male mentoring program, and that's what she did. So I got to grow up with all of these grown ass men. They taught us how to cook, wash dishes,
Yeah.
just on some man shit.
That was a father figure.
and that's what they was doing. And so like when you out of line, they're like, nah, bro, what you not? No,
You're
no.
not about to do none of that.
Like right now, we mentor some kids. They're not finna be wild.
they not.
But that's what and
I'm
that,
dropping bows.
you understand? And it's just like Willa said, like I didn't have one of the few male figures
See,
I had in my
You
life.
dropping bows, but now if it's your son,
Jason met him.
you see
I had
you see the hypocrisy. Goddamn it.
That's a
I'm
fact.
joking.
Yeah,
I had a
nigga.
coach, my coach that taught me how to play basketball, Coach Green. Jason met him.
Yeah.
And my mom gave him full reign in terms of like, yo, Jabari wildin', you know what I'm saying? You could wow him up a bit.
Hem
Like,
him up in the corner.
you know what I'm saying? And trust and believe, I was 12, 13. If I talk back, scream, be like, yo, who the fuck are you talking to?
Right.
I'll punch you in your chest. He wouldn't
Right.
punch me in my chest, but he'd talk, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to move like a man? All right, so me and you men now. We going to handle this like men.
Mills got a good
what I'm
question. He
saying?
said, would you rather the father or the village?
The father, of course.
The father,
But-
pops, 100%.
But in the era that I grew up,
The village is had
don't do that. Don't do that. The era that I grew up, to
Checkmate, motherfucker.
That's for me.
to answer the question, I would say the father. But the
See,
era,
Mills screen, that's my God.
the
That's a
era
fact.
that I grew up, I didn't have a father.
Joy said
So,
both of them.
My mom,
Right.
That's the political answer. But let's be honest.
But
now.
we know
My
that's not the
mom-
truth.
My mom worked 2 jobs when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So when I was home,
2.
2.5,
Yeah,
3.
3 and a there.
3 and a quarter.
She did 2 jobs and so Avon.
3 and a
My
possible.
mom
You feel me?
definitely
Like,
sold Avon.
My mom was so Avon. Yo,
That's
come on now.
crazy.
Shout out to
My
Avon.
my mom was a
Avon.
y'all remember
paramedic.
Avon? Avon? Your mom was Avon? You remember Avon?
What I was saying is this. Realistically, my mother was working to provide.
Yes.
I was in the house. I'm the oldest.
Okay.
So I was in the house. I had full reign to do whatever. If I didn't come home, I didn't have to come home.
Right.
But I had, basketball coaches that would drive me home.
Right.
Basketball coaches that would be like, call me when you get upstairs in the
Right.
house, from the house phone.
Right.
Now, from the house. Remember those days? Call me from the house phone.
That's
and
when
that's
I
how
know
you
you're
knew
home.
you was
Yeah.
home.
Ain't no cell phone.
I know you're home from the house phone. So call me
you
when
calling
get to
from the house.
phone.
Yeah.
So I had
And you know it had
football coaches-
call ID.
I had basketball coaches that would drive me home. Call me when you get upstairs. Call me when your mother gets home. Like, so it was a village.
Yeah.
So we would like to say, yes, we want the parents to raise, but in my era, there wasn't that many fathers.
That's
I'm sorry.
true.
Now
let's
we're
be
getting
real.
better, like you said.
We're getting better.
We're getting a lot better.
We are
now.
really getting
Fact.
better. Now,
But
you know,
I didn't
now, you know, for the ladies that
But I
got
had
ancient
pastors, I had
parents
pastors.
or ancient men. I'm sorry, I apologize.
It's
But
a village.
I had
But
a
it is getting better.
I had a YMCA instructor. I forget his name, and that's bad. But I had a YMCA instructor.
Mr. Instructor.
Mr. Instructor.
That's what we gonna call him.
He legit.
What did he
It
instruct?
was a big ass. It was a white van, and he would drive all the kids home.
Creepy.
I was about to, okay.
Come on, stop it, man. Like, come on.
Once you said white van, you got me, but you kept going. All the
No
kids
R.
home.
Kelly.
Cool.
No R.
You
Kelly.
got me when you said
But
white van, though.
We at YMCA. We would go play
white
ball.
van
We would
for
play
all
the
of these
little
little
roller
Penelope
hockey
said a
shit,
good
the
thing.
little soccer in the
Oh,
gym.
yeah.
We'll do that after school.
Yeah.
And then he'll drive you home.
Right.
And even the YMCA instructor was like, yo, call me when you get upstairs.
Right.
Because he know I live in the building. Call me when you get there. Call me. So it wasn't just my mother.
Yeah.
It was a village. And I feel like a village does raise a child.
is a
Penelope said, because now co-parenting is becoming a healthy thing. Children deserve a genuine love and energy they can receive. So
That's true.
I think that's the difference now, because before co-parenting was something that was frowned upon in a sense.
And I'll say,
But that's because now marriage is taboo.
damn it, you beat me.
I'm smart.
Damn it. Like you
saying?
see, I was like, you cut me off.
So-
but that's what I'm saying. We
so
now have to.
co-parenting is something that is
No, you're cut off.
checkmate, motherfucker.
No.
I'm about to start cussing.
It's been smoking
Without the
hell.
state.
It's been smoking hell of them. No,
Tyrone Biggums.
but we're not married. We're not being married like we used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Because honestly, we see marriage for what it is. Marriage is a facade. Sorry for the married person in the room.
No.
And at the same
You
time,
don't need.
at the same
No.
time,
You don't need to apologize.
full
He said,
disclaimer-
nigga, you don't gotta
Yo,
say nothing
Full
to me.
disclaimer, I cannot.
That's for marriage. Nigga. That's
Full
I'm
disclaimer,
sorry, ladies.
I cannot wait till I'm married. And
I
want
want to get married
Oh
too.
no, I want to be married
I
too.
want to be like, that's my wife.
No, I feel
the Denzel.
even though,
Wife. I
like
wanna
I
do
feel
the
like all
Denzel.
of us here in a consensus agrees
We
that
want to get married.
marriage is a facade, yes, but we want to get
But
married
marriage
because
has lost some luster over the years. Let's
it
be
has.
honest. It's
But
not
that
like
doesn't
it's the
change the
60s,
fact that you know
when all the
within
men
yourself,
went away to
low-key,
war, then they came
just the
back.
thought
Yeah,
of,
it's
like,
whole
it's
different
the thought of marriage in your brain still somewhat
It's a
low
different thing
key.
now.
You
It
low
all
key
depends
still
on
feel
like
a certain
the
way
pedestal
though.
that you put it up on. 'Cause,
Mills
like,
said mothers ain't shit more than fathers are these days.
I mean, listen.
I'm gonna have to
listen.
like that
if
comment.
people ain't shit,
I'm gonna have to like
then
that.
they just ain't shit. There's no
There's
help.
nothing you could do
It's a
about
wrap.
that.
But for everybody else, that's what
trying.
we're talking about. But what was you gonna say? Because I know you're the only one.
Oh no,
married
I was
in the
just
room.
gonna say like literally when it came down to me and my wife, like we just looked at each other. I was like, "You going anywhere? No." And she looked at me,
Let's
"You
do
going
this.
anywhere? No." And I was just like, "Let's get this tax break."
But I agree with that. Like
You heard him.
Damn
Let's
it.
get this tax break.
Did you guys wait? So did you guys have a big wedding or did you go down like I don't know, big
Marriage is big.
We
business.
didn't even have it. Let's go. We had a small wedding.
Yeah.
We didn't spend like I think we spent like
for those who don't know, this is the engineer Josh
Yeah.
for the new people. So
So I-
they're like, who the hell is that?
yeah we spent like 5-6 G's on our wedding. That's it.
That's
very
not bad.
economical.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Very
at all.
economical.
Yeah.
For a wedding, that is
Okay,
not
my
bad.
bad. I'm sorry. You saw my eyes because I'm cheap.
Because he was like,
I'm just a cheap guy. I'm just a cheap guy.
No,
so-
I don't think you understand. Weddings.
I
are
do.
A
No.
expensive.
Wait,
Expensive.
real quick. Okay, I'm not doubting that, but
Okay.
I just heard 5,000 in my brain. Just was
And
like, what?
5,000
And then I'm
is-
like, no,
and-
man. Just
and
be constant.
5,000 is
My
on
fault.
the
If,
understand.
I don't know if y'all watching. My eyes, Barry saw me. I was like, okay, no, that's right. Man, just
No, Josh, you ain't see his face.
Yeah, man, my
Game was
face
like
is
$5 grand.
No, I'm like $5,000 for a modest wedding. Like what the? No, nigga, this is-
Do you know how much weddings cost?
Yo, I don't think
He
you
doesn't.
understand. People spend 30-40 grand
Easy.
Bruh.
More than that.
on a regular.
And that's just
on
all
a,
people
flower
that-
arrangements.
I know people that spend 80,
That's why
100
it's
grand like on a
cheaper
wedding.
to keep her.
It's a fact.
It's cheaper to keep her.
I'm not going through this again. I'm getting married once.
I literally got like the
Gary
dollar
said
store
city.
wedding. Like if you
Gary
want
said
to make an
city
equivalent.
city clerk's office, New York, whatever the fee was.
He said the city
go
clerk's
down there.
I
office.
respect it, Gary.
Hey man,
I respect it.
listen,
And we go to Red Lobster after.
where we at? I fucked with Red Lobster. I
I'm
don't know.
saying
Who
Cheddar
changed
biscuits.
Red Lobster?
it's cheddar biscuits.
For the reception,
Yo, what is it? We want a table for 30.
you had the endless shrimp.
We want a table for 45. Can we just get this whole little back
Yo,
area?
you had the endless shrimp.
Hey,
As a
that,
reception.
yo, that
don't
tip
act
was
like you
lit.
wouldn't like it though.
That tip
Hey, let me get
was
some
lit.
shrimp.
Who changed Red Lobster for me? Like
Honestly, what happened was people started getting more money.
that's all.
Cause think about it.
Cause Red Lobster,
But as we got more money, Red Lobster was like, okay, it's really not that good. It's just affordable. Red
Right.
Lobster might as well be fast food.
Bro, I just went to.
Yo, cause it do come fast.
I,
It do come fast. I'm not gonna lie. Nah,
Listen.
don't laugh like
No, it
I'm
do,
the
it do.
one who think that.
It do.
Them
You
shits
don't
come
even-
out
like,
in
how
5
you get a
minutes.
whole lobster?
You don't even get your order out. And they
That shit is out, nigga. I'm like, what?
Can I get a
And you be like, can I get the sea shrimp trio?
Boom.
You get scallops, shrimp,
You're like, how
mashed
did you-
potatoes,
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
corn.
They're like,
all
bro,
that.
we don't need your order. We know you want the
where does
cheddar.
lobster come from?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Lobster
Yo,
tastes like
mad
garlic bread.
fast.
Just like-
That's a fact. That's a
How
fact.
do lobster taste like the garlic bread? Like,
I just went to Red Lobster maybe 4 weeks ago. And I was still mad because the bill still came out to like almost $100. It was me and one
Red
other
Lobster?
person.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah.
Now, what did y'all order?
Listen, you ordered two combos and the drinks and shit, and it comes.
You got drinks.
Drinks.
No, legit. It's the drinks
Red
that
Lobster,
get you.
the drinks that get you.
Because the drinks are like
Honestly,
$15,
you can go to Red Lobster,
$17.
You can go to
For
Red
you and your
Lobster
lady?
with $29 and get two endless shrimp platters.
If you catch it at during that
And you
month,
get you get the unlimited bread and salad.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Yeah, you do that, and like you say, if you do that, and let's say we get 2 drinks apiece,
Get
Now
some
you-
water, and then you order some lemon on the side with some
lemon on
sugar.
that.
or if you want to be, you know what I'm saying, you could get a drink because refills is free.
Yeah, the
know what I'm saying?
reasons. Yeah, you did it
See,
all wrong.
Penelope said
You did it all
120.
wrong.
Penelope said 120. I'm telling you, it's $100.
You did it all wrong.
Yeah.
2 sample platters and 2
You're supposed
sample
to get the
platters.
one drink and then the rest is
No,
free.
not even that. You're supposed
Red Lobster
you're
eat
supposed to
Applebee's.
bring the liquor with you.
Josh is hood.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
All right.
Josh
Not
is
a
hood.
joke. You're
Close
supposed
as
to
hood.
bring the liquor with you.
That's
And
it.
just-
Your-
in her
That's when you
purse.
tell your
See, look,
that's
Mills
the
said
day
Red
when you
Lobster-
tell the girl to bring the big purse that
You
she
like,
got.
God damn it, I bought the big one.
Right.
Big one.
Mill said Red Lobster
Well, we
equals
done?
Applebee's.
Topic wise, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we got 2 more, but
We got 2 more?
We got 2.
Jesus
Wow, we've been.
Christ.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
what's the next topic? Jesus.
Let's
Okay.
get up out of
Let's
this.
get back on track.
This has been a great topic. We gotta bring it back home though.
Long story short, fathers be fathers.
and mothers be mothers.
Stepfathers, listen.
Jennifer, I love you.
stepfathers-
You wrote a paragraph real quick before you ended. She said it would be nice if we as a people were more family oriented, especially when you have kids. Why have kids and leave someone to take care of them? Get married and do right by each other and the children.
That's
In
a
a
fact.
perfect world,
In the
Jennifer,
perfect world, yeah.
I
We
agree.
snap
Yeah,
our
we-
fingers,
in
baby.
In a perfect world,
I get that to you. I get that to you. But we
Now
just
you
know
said she
that
fucks
don't
with you, bro.
happen.
Shout out to
She
John
fucks
Kobe
with you
on
from
the
sneaking
check-in.
liquor into
John
Red
Kobe.
Lobster.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
I'm
I've
saying.
dealt with a woman that
It's a
snuck
fact.
a liquor. She
Gotta
snuck
do it.
liquor into the club. We snuck liquor into
course.
Yo, I'm
the
gonna tell y'all a story.
movies.
I'm gonna tell y'all a real story.
always got liquor
and this
on
is
me
why
in movies.
Mills will forever be my nigga. I'm off on a tangent. My bad. We went to Club Nova
Okay.
and he snuck a bottle
In
of
Flatbush?
on Utica. Remember when Nova,
Okay.
where Venus
Got you,
used to
got
be
you,
at?
got you.
Mills snuck a bottle of some pineapple Ciroc into Nova,
Wow.
like a party bottle into
A
Club.
big bottle?
Yes.
Wow.
And
How
we
you do
got
that?
in, and he was like, "Yo, we fucking lit, bro." And we took pictures with it, and he was talking.
He said we took pictures with it.
Yo, he knew what he was dealing with. He was dealing with one of the bottle girls at Nova.
Yeah.
And he got, and I think he got Shorty to sneak the bottle in, and then she legit put sparkles on that motherfucker and all that.
Wow.
And came to our section and we was lit. And we took pictures like we was lit. I swear to God, Mills, you
Let's
are
get it.
forever my nigga for that.
He said,
My
"Yo,
bad.
chill. Don't
Say
don't
chill. Don't
have this man.
Don't even be doing that. Don't even be doing that. Don't even
Come
do
on,
that.
man. You telling the secrets.
Yo, my fault, Mills. I apologize, bro.
No, but give him a round of applause for that.
Yo,
I
That's
fucks
lit.
with that.
Free sparklers for they all bottle.
Yo, Mills, you will forever my
That's
nigga,
lit,
bro.
bro. That's what's
forever,
up.
bro.
I
Forever.
have nothing to say. That's lit.
Know what I'm
Where we
saying?
at, man? We got 2 more topics before we get up out of here.
Man, we
What's
got
the next topic? Mediator,
This has been a
moderator,
really
roll call.
content-filled night.
Honestly, that was a great topic.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
glad we spoke about that.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
better as a person for that.
I really
good.
want to talk about
That's
the
good.
better one.
What is it? What's next? Just so we know.
We got
We
Soulja
talk about
Boy.
the first date yet?
I said the other one.
Let's talk about the first date.
Or Soldier Boy.
I want to talk
First
about the
date.
first date.
First date.
Soulja-
No, so we gotta
Do we get?
address the Soldier Boy shit.
No, we
before-
don't. It's been over.
He said no.
No, we don't.
Josh is the deciding factor.
I listened to I record like 1 million podcasts in a week.
He's
You
tired of
heard
hearing
Soulja
about
Boy?
it.
Cool. Next topic.
Everybody's tired of hearing about Soulja Boy.
Dame Tight.
I
Dame
am.
Tight.
You the only
Because I just
type.
want to talk about a different aspect of Soldier Boy.
I
I
don't
don't want to talk about him
Soulja
in
Boy.
the interview. I want.
don't
Okay,
even wanna
if we
talk
have
about
some
him.
time at the end, we could bring it to him.
Let's
We
do
can
it.
double
man.
back.
Let's
We
do
can
it.
double
Let's
back.
do it.
Let's talk about this
Since
first date.
I got outvoted in.
Mills
so.
say he want to talk about Soulja Boy. You got somebody on the side.
Thank you.
Mills is a renegade, so you don't even got to use.
I got
those niggas.
outvoted there. I got outvoted.
what I'm
It's
saying?
3-1.
You press the drop, Dave? Already? My bad.
I think I did. There we go. I got outvoted. So
So
go ahead.
ladies.
Talk about this shit.
On the first date, do you order?
First date. No, I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna be like, what?
I'm sorry.
On the first date, do you order anything on the menu, or do you ask him what you're going to order.
Right,
And
that's
fellas, does it matter what she orders,
One more
or
time,
is
Barbie.
there?
I'm sorry, I'm
limit?
talking. I'm fucking up. Go ahead.
Yeah, he
Okay,
messed
my
you all
bad.
up.
Ladies, on a first date, do you order anything on the menu, or do you ask him what you can and cannot order?
Or her, if you're dating a woman.
Right. Fellas, doesn't matter what she orders,
Or he.
or is there
Okay,
a
y'all
limit?
throwing me off with all of the damn he, her, thems.
So yeah,
So
fellas, if there's a limit,
Gary
press
said
1.
this is tricky.
On the first date, fellas, if there's a limit, press 1. If there isn't a limit, press 2.
I'm gonna answer right now.
okay, limit 1,
Yes, I'm
If
No
there's a
limit
limit,
2.
press 1.
I'm
If
good.
there's
Limit
no, if there is
no limit 2.
I'm gonna
Limit
answer.
1, no limit 2.
No. That's bad. That's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not even rhyme.
1 limit, 2
2,
no limit.
Hey,
one
limit,
limit, 2
no limit.
Hey.
Hey,
One
one limit, 2
no limit.
limit.
One limit, 2 no limit. Oh, 1 2 2 2 2 1 limit, 2 no limit. 1 limit.
Millie rock,
I
ho.
got 1 for the limit.
Oh,
2
Millie
no
rock,
limit.
ho.
1 for the limit.
Oh.
2 no limit.
Oh.
1 limit. 2 no. 1 2 no limit.
What?
1 for the limit. 2 for no. I messed up with the flow.
You did.
Okay, and ladies,
Gary said 2 ... with conditions.
okay, so I'm gonna ask you.
I like that answer.
He said, "I'm not Master
I
P."
put 2.
Forgot it.
I put 2. There's no limit on
And
it.
ladies, if you order any and everything off the menu, press 1. If you don't, press 2.
Kimberly, thank you for answering the question. Can I answer first? Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Kimberly, thank you so much. As men, I'm not going to take you to some place that I can't afford.
Ooh,
I know my pockets.
Oh, that's a fact.
So if I know, no, it's a fact.
Shout out to that.
Let's be honest.
No,
You
that's-
want to
that's a
splurge
fact.
a little bit. If you know your limit, if your limit is checkers, don't go to a first class restaurant.
Oh no, yeah. What?
That's a fact.
Of course.
Don't be over there like, oh, I'm about to order
Yeah.
the water. I need
Yeah,
some water
yeah.
and lemon. Like, don't do
Oh,
that.
100%.
This is the first date. So if
Yeah.
you're trying to impress Shorty and
Drew
yeah.
said it's a judgment call.
Well, yeah, of course, judgment call. But
Listen, I'm sorry. As a man, if I'm taking you out, baby,
Don't go nowhere you can't afford. B.
Exactly. The menu is open. Order.
anytime you
Order
right,
up.
nah, I agree. I
Order
agree with you
up.
there.
I'm not going to take
And guess
you to some
what?
place
You
and
don't
be like,
realize, and then that makes you look like a boss. You understand? Perception is
Come on
reality,
now.
man.
Hey,
Because guess what? When you go
Barry.
somewhere cheap, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You go to Applebee's and you
Boy,
go
know how to pimp. Boy, know how to pimp.
steak, nigga. Fuck you
I
talking
said,
about?
yo, can we get 2 of those?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hungry.
Right.
She hungry.
Oh, you on a Long Island in his happy hour?
Come on now.
Throw that in there. You know what I'm saying?
You know me.
Me personally,
I am the king of happy hours.
I'm gonna
I
answer
will
to-
go on date with
Listen.
$4 drinks and be like, get what you want, baby.
There is no
You got
limit
4
to
of
me.
them,
I put
$16
$4
plus tips, 20.
There's
You
no
know what I'm
limit.
saying?
If
It's
I'm
lit.
taking you out on the first date,
Yeah.
if that man is any kind
Facts.
of a man,
Yeah.
he already know his pockets.
Oh, of course.
So the place we're going, I can afford already.
So
I'm good.
Because I remember
This is a
we
good
all talked about before how the most we spent on a date.
Yeah.
I remember you told me. You I think
You said, he said like 3.
you was up to 4.
Bro, I bought Broadway tickets.
Broadway, yeah.
That was 4
you
by
got the
itself,
you got
and
the
then we
high
went to eat.
Right.
Like,
I spent $250 mine.
250.
first time.
I was right around 300. And what happened was, what she didn't know is I had
No, I'm probably about 3.
about 3. It was 3 total, but I definitely had a gift card that I won for $200. This is real shit. No, real shit. This is what happened. I won a gift card for this really expensive restaurant. You know, where you get the little, it'd be this much food, but the shit costs $75 for the plate.
when they put the little drizzle.
When they put the little drizzle in it,
the
all the little
drizzle.
drizzly shit. Yeah,
throw some honey mustard on the plate.
So I'm like, yo, we could. I
The
forgot what it was
Roman
called.
mustard on the plate.
Yo, I forgot.
They drip some
I
garlic.
know what
said
it's called.
no honey mustard, and that shit looks squiggy.
It'd be 2 fries and it'd be the squiggle.
And they drop some garnish.
It'd be 2 fries. Yeah.
And the
Drop some
burger be
garnish.
like
Yeah,
this big.
Oh, but it was a
And
whole
the
gift
steak
card.
is like this.
My gift card was like $200. I'm like, damn, if the gift card
Hey,
is
shout out
$200.
to Miss Christina Brown.
What up, what up, what
That's,
up?
Cohen's Restaurant on Staten Island.
Oh
y'all.
yeah. What up?
Cohen's Restaurant.
I'm like, yo, if the gift card is $200, this place must be expensive. So I looked it up online, saw the price, and was like, oh yeah, we lit. Oh, we finna get this. I was like, we about to get this, bro. We about to get this. I
like it.
And so we went in. I'm like, get whatever. She was like, whatever. I'm like,
Yo,
whatever.
they said you a savage king, bro.
Whatever.
They said you a savage king.
Whatever, dog.
What you want? You want
Whatever.
that?
I was like,
The
what you?
gizzard?
I was.
Bro, bring it.
I was like,
Yo, Barry is black.
He said
for real.
gizzard.
He said gizzard.
The gizzard? Then the back? Bring that shit.
bring the gizzard.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
you want
but-
to cook well done?
But
seasoned,
seriously, it
all
was
that?
crazy.
You know what
It was a
I'm
great. It was
Gizzard?
Yo, if you get $200 gizzards, nigga, that's.
I don't know where you get $200.
The gizzard?
What kind of chicken? Bro, the gizzard is $200, nigga.
I don't need to be eating here if the gizzard is $200.
200, like, nah. You ain't even got a chicken leg, bro. You got a gizzard, nigga. That's not, bro.
The fuck is the gizzard?
What are we doing?
Yeah, that coupon gone.
Bruh. My coupon spent on gizzard, and I'm mad now.
Yo.
Not the gizzard.
Yeah, but I stunned on that. And yeah.
Listen.
He said the most I've spent on a first date is 2 bands at Club Amnesia in 2011.
Wow.
Mills,
You're the goat.
now I see why you and I have gone through.
What'd he say?
experience.
Club Amnesia. What's the Jay-Z lyric?
Oh,
Then Viva Club Amnesia.
Rumbling,
Dublin.
Why
we want to believe it.
yo, it's crazy how you know Jay-Z lyrics at the top of your head, but we don't know our score. That's what your mom would say.
Give it up on that sweet, that
good stuff.
Now look at me.
Hey, no, that's strong riding.
Nah, all right. So
But once again, fellas, know your pockets.
That's
If
it.
it's the first date,
end of the day,
it should be unlimited. Whatever
She said
wanna order.
She said I spent like 120 and I took his ass to Wild Wings.
You spent 120 at Wild Wings.
Oh,
No,
nah.
man.
that's
Hell
drinks.
Penelope,
though.
what did
That's
you
drinks,
buy?
though. That's drinks.
She said, "Where did he
Gotta be
said he
drinks.
asked to go there though?"
But that's got to be drinks because, yeah, the chicken.
I mean, how you
chicken
do
number $13.
How you
That's
do
what I'm
that?
saying. You can do
120 at Wild Wings?
Yeah,
You
I
can
don't
do
know how you do that.
$40 if you buy both meals.
Easy.
But
That's it.
Wild Wings, like you shouldn't be more than
Yeah,
$40, $50. That's
But
drinks.
how much
So-
liquor?
$120.
You had to get shots. You
No,
had
You
to.
just be killing on them drinks, man.
No,
like
was
drinks be
there-
like $17.
Was there
That is
extra
a fact.
people at the table? Was it more than two?
Ain't had-
She
It
said
could-
drinks. She said drinks because it gotta be like that's
But
crazy.
what kind of drinks were y'all? How much?
No, the drinks
y'all?
just be y'all know that.
No,
dog.
no,
It's
drinks
like
be
$14, $15.
They be $14, $15.
And they watery.
Yeah.
So you need 8 of them.
Yeah, if you
mad.
think about it, because if two drinks a piece, that's
Yeah.
$60 in total.
All
Quoted
the more
tonight,
reason to
and
take
know
a
your
page out of
pockets.
Mill's
She
playbook.
said,
Like,
Yo,
bring
take
the
it out of
over.
Mill's playbook. You feel
Yeah.
me?
What is that?
Know
Yeah.
your pockets, man.
Yeah, bring the
See,
liquor with you.
Mill said it. Bar
Bring
night.
the liquor
Oh,
with
that
you.
was a night with VK. We gonna talk later.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of these personal conversations.
No, he said with V
Mills.
Cakes. You see,
You
the
my
smart
man.
man.
Yo,
See what I'm saying? Shout out to Mills, yo. You the goat, my nigga. That's why you know what? When we sneak bottles in clubs, I don't be mad at you,
Yo,
bro.
this
Cool,
is my
cool.
man.
So next time we go out, you gotta we got cheerings now. I don't know because
It's a different life, man.
it's a different life. Once the cheerings come,
It's a different
that
life.
party life is over.
She said it wasn't happy hour either.
She bought drinks.
I mean,
have
it's
to buy drinks.
Yeah, for
Shout out to
$120.
Jalissa on the check.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
But I feel like as a man, I feel
Welcome
okay.
to Willa Wednesday.
What I was gonna say is to the next
Oh,
part of
Serafina,
it.
you want to know what the question is?
Do you is there a limit on what you ask for when you go on a first date with a
Yeah,
man
like in your head,
in
are-
terms of pricing?
are you
on
thinking
dinner?
about what you
I'm-
order as
honestly,
a female? Or,
I'm not
you
a
know, on
woman.
date?
I'm not a woman, but I fully believe.
What?
Duh, right? I fully believe a woman should not have to worry about ordering or coming off looking a certain way if she ordered something and you're being asked to be taken out.
That's very true.
I'm asking you to leave your house so I can be in your presence. You feel me?
Right,
'Cause
right.
That's literally what a date is. Please, lady.
Gary Smith
can
said-
I be in your presence at a restaurant? That's literally what a date is.
That is a good question. Gary said, "Where does Dutch fit in and all of this?"
Not on the first date.
Not on the first date. We don't go Dutch on the first date.
Nah, I think that's like an
Unless
unwritten
you're
rule.
Dame. Because if you're Dame, then you go
Let
Dutch
me ask
all
you,
the time.
Josh. Did you go Dutch on your first date?
I don't know what that means.
Splitting the bill. 50-50. The first date. The
Yeah,
very first date.
actually, yeah, I did.
And the nigga's married. And he's married.
Touche.
So the room
Let's
is split
go.
2-2 right now.
Let's go.
So now let's argue.
You're
Let's
talking.
go.
You're also probably talking to the most frugal person in the room.
I can believe that.
I press
You
something.
say you got fish in a package.
Yeah,
right now.
that's true.
No.
It's a
I'm
fact.
not even on you.
I pressed something.
Oh shit.
I pressed this and it all went away.
Oh shit.
My bad.
Bow.
Oh, there we go.
Hold
Cool.
that. Hold
Okay.
that. No, you good.
I got nervous. I thought I messed up the show. Okay, cool. Just making sure it was good.
All right. Gary Smith say not 50-50. I'll pay for me and you pay for
That's
you.
pretty much 50.
That's
I mean, that's
50-50.
pretty much.
Oh no, but he's
50-50,
saying
baby.
like, let's say she orders a super expensive meal and then you order
Well,
something.
especially
cheap.
on a first date. I'm like, if I don't really know you like that, like,
Well, my first date, I'm not spending mad bread.
yeah.
I've
But
already
that's
had
why-
that conversation.
But that's why you have to
Davino
put
on the
we
yourself.
gon' and if I'm and you know from the Chicago people, obviously I live in New York now. we gonna take a nice little stroll through Central Park.
But once again,
get
But
some
that's
hot
why you have to
dogs.
put yourself in a position.
that's why I say as men,
Yeah.
Put
you
yourself
know
in a
your
certain
pockets.
position.
Yeah.
You know where to go.
Yeah.
Because if I can't afford Chateau Leblanc,
Yeah.
Because
gonna
I'm
go
not gonna
there.
lie.
We're gonna
I've
go
done
here
had
where I can
a
afford
lot of first dates at Applebee's.
Huh?
A lot of first dates
Yeah,
at
live
Applebee's.
for Applebee's.
Yeah.
I did younger.
Kimberly said, "Split the bill. I'm paying for myself and then blocking you." Cool.
You're right,
No,
Dad.
but honestly, but I respect that.
I respect it.
Because it's the first date.
I just feel like she's single.
You out, bro. No, but I'm asking you out.
I'm talking shit.
Yes, you are. I'm asking you
just
out.
talking
Why
shit.
would I ask you out for you to?
I
pay
am
for
curious,
yourself?
though, if
you can go out by yourself.
If that's the case.
I'm asking you out.
Nah, I disagree.
I agree.
I totally disagree, and I only disagree because getting to know you, so I have to pay for that.
Bro,
I have to pay for that cash.
Out.
I
asked you to
out.
leave your house.
We get it. I'm just saying, but that means you spend money.
Yes, because I
Yeah.
asked
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Okay, so
I am
there's
initiating the fact that you're even leaving your house tonight. You
Okay.
didn't have to spend no money. You got food in the crib.
okay. So
I asked you to leave your house.
So I
to
thought,
eat.
just
I
real
must
quick,
charge you for that.
real quick. You charging me?
I asked you.
Mills
that
said-
comes with a price?
Mills have a
Nigga.
question.
Seriously.
Some people have.
Actually, I kind of agree with Dame on this. I ain't gonna lie.
I asked you.
But
Yeah,
if,
but she said yes. That means she wants to spend
Mills
time with
asked
you
a
too.
real question. Mills asked a real.
get him, that means she wants to come.
I asked
That means
you,
she wants
Josh.
to come.
This is a mutual event. This that should be split
We
down
didn't
the
ask
middle.
each other. That's mutual.
Just because you initiated
No,
it.
sorry. Stop dropping bombs because it fits your agenda.
I mean, if the dynamic is like where she was just like, well, okay, I'll see where this goes, then maybe, yeah, I can understand. But if
that's
you
what a
both,
date is.
But if you both mutually like are like kind of want to see where it goes, then
But that's what a first date is. You want to see where it goes. What are you talking
So
about?
if I call her and say, hey, I would like to take you out to dinner sometime, would you be
And
interested?
he's like, what you doing? She's like, nothing.
Joy said, I agree with Jay. Just like if a girl asks a guy out, she should pay. It goes both ways.
Of course, if she asks me out on her first date,
You asked
What's
me.
crazy is I don't even feel like that. But because of these standards, I'll be waiting on you to ask me. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing Saturday.
I hate that.
Oh, okay, cool.
But Mills also
But it's
asked
not
a
'cause I
question.
wanna
He
be
said,
like
is
that.
pussy
That's just-
involved in a first date as well?
Is pussy involved?
Because some men will consider that into equation in terms of how much money they were willing to spend on a first date.
That's the D.L. Hughley joke. You're like, oh, that's the fucking part of the menu. Like, if you
I
order
feel
from
like
that side.
I feel like when you know each other, like
Yeah.
I feel like you're more inclined to then be like, okay, I'm taking you out on a date because we've been together for a long time. Like this is me treating you.
Right.
Okay.
But when it comes to the first date, and it seems like, and it's about the energy. If the energy is mutual, like when you kind of know if you ask somebody out, then they already like you.
Yeah,
and they
a little
you know what I'm
kinda,
saying? You know what I'm saying? It's even. The energy's even. So
It should be.
What I will say is this. This isn't the 60s and the 70s when it was the courting and, oh, you met somebody, oh, let me take you out. Now, legit, your first date, you ready to spoke to this person forever. Y'all was already cool forever. Like, y'all already on...
And to me, that's more reason
Like,
to
That's
split.
true.
Like,
We already Facebook friends.
Exactly.
I done already went to
Friends
your.
for
I know what your
real,
mama look like.
It's like
I've seen the
the-
dog.
you already felt me.
The
I
first
felt
date-
you out through your social media.
The
Yeah,
first date
yeah, that's
literally
real.
is just to line up some sex. If we're being honest now,
That's a fact.
we're grown here. Let's
That's a
be
fact.
honest here. We live in a time where everything happens so fast
That's
that
yeah.
we already know each other.
Serafina
before
said
this
I'm
first
cheap.
date.
I am cheap. Damn it.
Who said
Yes.
that? Wait, who said what?
But back to my point, we already
It's on two.
We
I
already,
got
we already know what's going on. Like we
Word.
know what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So this is literally just lining up the sex. It's, it's not like back in the day. Back in the day, they would have a date, and the date would be like, "Hey, my name is Josh."
Right.
Like you was like,
Right.
we already know your name, your mama name.
Right,
your sister.
right.
We done hung out.
That's real. That's real.
Like,
We hung out without hanging out.
Exactly. It's like we
by
done-
2019, it's
we
all
done-
about sex.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Unfortunately.
Like we already know what it is.
It's about sex, which is a fact. But honestly, it's always been about sex. It's just back in the day.
he liked you.
He said, "I don't like that." No, but
I done met your mama
Exactly.
already. I don't need to.
no, but I
Listen,
mean,
we
but
done
it.
FaceTime. We done had whole conversations.
Yeah.
I met your mom.
I'm walking
on
to work.
FaceTime.
You know, I'm going to work. You're like, all right, I'm gonna go.
Exactly. It's
I'm gonna
like-
see you on Saturday.
And now it's
Yeah.
like, all right, boom.
Yeah,
Saturday
yeah,
we gonna line it up. We gonna go to blah blah blah.
Right.
And then Saturday night I'm getting that. Yes,
Right.
that's what we doing. Like that's where we're at right now.
I agree.
Drew said, "I don't know, Josh. Some of these chicks just want meals and pregame till she meets her friends later."
Oh, I
They
think that.
savages.
I think that's. Oh, I don't know. I think that's true.
Listen,
I do think that's.
Listen,
true.
my sister has told me that is true. My sister would go out on a date with you and be like, "Oh, thank you so much," and be liquored up, full,
Right.
and then go have fun with her people.
Yeah, but I just don't
to
date
go
that
meet the
serious.
men
I
that
just
she
never dated
actually
those
does
kinds of
like.
girls.
Yeah.
Like my sister told me that happens a lot.
Wow.
She says she's done that a lot to a
Well,
lot
shout out
of
to your
men.
sister.
I'm sure it's happened to me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we all men. It's probably happened.
Those things
to
won't
us as
happen
well.
to me.
They don't happen to me. They didn't
Because
happen
I'm too
to me.
cheap for that.
Yeah, I am too cheap.
I'm way
for that
too cheap
too.
for that. I'm not about to pay for your night without me. Like,
No, I'm with you.
I'm not going to do it.
No. You're with
I
me.
refuse. I'm coming with you then. It's gonna be me and you and your girls. Hey.
So if,
niggas.
no.
No, that's lame. That's lame. That's lame for real. But I'm just
No,
saying.
but I'm saying
You'll be the person
she's
who
out
takes all
with
the
you. No.
pictures. All the pictures.
You
that
nigga
night.
take all the pictures.
You take all the pictures.
Oh, so
that
you gonna
night.
be the nigga on Instagram? Everybody like, so who took that picture though?
You take all the pictures that
But I'm
night.
saying
That's
you
my
out
homeboy.
with her at
That's
the
my
time.
homeboy.
You
That's
out
my
with her at the
homeboy.
time. Like y'all out drinking,
Yeah.
eating, having a good time. Then she leaves. You like, all right, have a good night. And then she texting the homegirl in the group chat like, yo,
I'm not gonna
it's
lie.
lit.
That has never happened to me.
That's never happened to me. Well,
Well,
you
I don't know. I don't
you knew.
know. You don't know that.
Because you get that up, mama. Hello? What? You never asked?
No, that I've never got hit
Okay,
with.
me neither. I'm just asking.
That I've never
Okay,
got hit
good.
with. But
You know what else
Good.
though? You know what I will say though? I learned this early on. I think if you ask the woman to pick the restaurant, that tells you a lot about.
Women can't pick no damn restaurants.
oh,
That's
They
not
can't-
true.
They can't pick anything.
That's not true.
Does your wife
ask
pick
a
restaurants?
woman
Hold on, wait.
where she want to eat.
That's why you married.
Absolutely. My
Does
wife.
she have a sister?
My wife picks fire restaurants.
That's why you married, bro.
That are super
Women
good.
can't
that
never
don't-
pick out their food.
That don't hurt my pockets.
That's shocking.
She's so good at it.
So she.
I
It's
knew-
not even about pick. It's
like I
about the
let
fact
her
that
pick
she,
Does she have a sister?
on the first date. On the first
God
date,
damn it.
I let her pick the restaurant because she
On
knew.
the first date, you let her pick the restaurant.
Yeah, absolutely.
You had some money that week.
Honestly, you got money.
You had money.
that check came in and Josh said, you know what?
Hey, that's had some money. Josh had some money, bro. He had some money, bro.
Don't worry about it. We go wherever we want to go.
Yeah,
baby.
you don't let
know what I'm
women pick. One, it's gonna take forever for them to figure it
Oh,
out.
you want the filet mignon? Get to, baby.
Yeah.
Go
Then
ahead.
when they do, the kisses, you know this gonna be crazy because they gonna pick somewhere you got a valet.
Oh, valet parking.
You like, oh, I just
no,
got a valet.
no. But
You
the
just
reason why
spent
the reason
$35 before the meal.
You like my nigga? It's
no, the
35 to
reason why I
walk
say that,
in.
if it's somebody that you're completely unfamiliar with,
Yeah.
like, and they pick that kind of fucking
But that
restaurant,
never happens, Josh.
Huh?
Like nowadays.
No, women don't know.
Nah,
what-
you-
like, let's be real.
Like
Women don't know.
educate me because maybe I don't know.
Dating nowadays.
Women don't know what they
I'll-
want to
I'll
eat.
do that.
You
No,
found the one chick that's different.
dating nowadays.
Oh,
you're
you
ne-
rich.
There's no such thing as a blind date or.
Nah, we don't do that no more.
You know this individual.
And
already.
honestly, I don't even want to date a chick to that. You ain't got nothing on social Instagram. I can't see.
You kind of weird.
It's a little strange, bro.
No, you're
like,
a serial killer.
It's strange. If she be like, oh, I ain't got no social media, I'm like, damn, nothing.
Who you
Mills-
hiding
Mills
from?
said, oh, you
rich.
Yeah, the boy, rich. He let
Oh,
her
you
pick the
rich,
first
rich.
date. Nah.
He got money.
You know what I'm saying?
Or if you know how it go,
What I
it was a
was
good
gonna say,
week.
Josh?
Wait, real quick. It was a good week. It ain't that he got money. It was a good week. We all had that good week.
Shout out
Income
to
tax
Bez on the check.
You know what I'm
commission
saying?
check. You know, you had that good week.
Most women, real talk, and this is not even to play women, but if you ask them, oh, where you want to eat at?
Zay
What do you
on
want
the
to eat?
check-in.
I don't
What's
know.
goody?
Wherever you want to eat at. The reason why I ask you where you want to eat because I don't know where I want to eat, so I'm asking you. So for you to have a woman that knows what she wants to eat, that is fire.
Gold.
Like no, legit. Like Josh, I don't think you understand.
Well, hold on. You took that a little bit too far because I still experienced that.
Oh, okay.
The problem is she knows too many spots.
Oh,
and she's indecisive.
she has a
foodie.
plethora.
Yeah, she's a
of-
foodie. No,
Gotcha.
she's a legit foodie.
She's a foodie. Okay. Because some people just have an endless supply of restaurants in their head.
Right.
They're like, oh, that spot was dope. That spot was dope. They just don't know where to go.
yeah, like
but,
she legit.
But
told
that also
me,
means that she had a previous life before you.
But everybody has a previous.
But I don't mean
life with
that.
somebody.
I don't mean that. I'm saying it's kind of like when you know the girl to know all the clubs to go to.
because
every
she
week.
hung out before.
Every time. But nah.
She used to hang out.
But they're like
That's a problem with you?
No. It's not a problem. But it just
Gino on the
means
check-in
something.
was
It's
goody,
something
Gino?
to think about. It's like, so you know what party's
My
popping
last
every
blind date
week,
was
huh?
successful as fuck.
So that's okay.
Penelope, shout out to you.
Is that a turn off for you?
Turn off, no. But it just
It makes you think about it a little
it
bit.
just lets me be like, oh, okay. So you know that Saturday, it's the same way I know all the happy hours. So you know, because I'm cheap.
But
But-
that raises a lot of questions for me. Because now, if I were a woman,
Okay.
and that bothered you, I would say, are you insecure?
Gina just had the baby.
What?
She did? Gina had her baby?
No, she didn't.
No, am I tripping?
No, don't.
Is that
do
the wrong Gina?
Don't do that. No, she didn't.
I thought
Pregnant Gina. She didn't have the baby yet,
She's
right?
not a baby.
She had a
don't
baby?
do that.
Am I fucking that up?
You are.
Yeah.
I could be fucking that
like
up.
I was saying.
pregnant.
So anyway, what I'm saying is that looked like it was a problem for you. And I think that deep down, that's an issue.
It's not a
This
problem.
is therapy time for Dame.
No. Yeah, I've already told you.
because he was like, oh, so you know of this?
No, but it's just one of them
How do
things
you
that
know?
it just makes you just wonder. You know, I don't be in other people's business. I'm a selfish man. I be in my own shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm like, So you ever have a girl? You like, hey, what could you do? What's going on this weekend? She's like, well, actually, Saturday is a party, and Sunday it's a party.
Okay.
And you be like,
Okay. She just in the mix.
why do you know all that?
Because she in the mix.
That's how we think. Okay, cool.
So, no. How do you think about that? Like, what do you think about that?
It does.
no.
You lying like shit.
I don't like that.
He lying like shit.
No, I'm
bothers
not.
you.
It
Just say
don't
it
bother
bothers
me.
you.
It
It
don't bother me.
Because you want to know how I know it bothers you? Because you would never mention it if it ain't bother
Exactly. You mentioned it. Which
Nah,
means
but
it
I've
bothers
dated
you.
them type of girls. That was cool. Like I'm alright with that. Like I'm not insecure. I just think it lets me just understand things about you that you're telling me without telling
Shout
me.
out
That's
to
all.
Limo.
But
on the
this,
check-in.
but
How
you
you
have to
doing,
understand
Limo?
this. Like, there was a point where I used to party all the time.
We all partied. I was a promoter,
all
bro.
the time.
Mills said, "Who wants a mixie chick?" And then he put the face like,
I used to, not anymore.
You want?
I
you
did.
used to want the mixie chick?
I
used
did.
to, not anymore.
I did.
At one point, I did
I
too.
did. I
because
really did. I thought it was great.
Not afforded in terms of money, but it afforded me the privileges of getting into certain
Places
for
that you
free
can't, you can't get into.
and getting me into certain areas that I wanted to go to.
What I
And
will-
that was the perks of it, but at the same
What I
time,
will
then
say is
I
everybody-
used to
Yes.
promote parties in
With
Chicago.
the
So it was
lifestyle-
dope.
Desmond said you lying, Dame.
That's cool.
Shout out to Serena on the check-in. But
What up?
what I will say with the lifestyle that we live,
It's 12:04.
Yeah, we
Oh,
over.
shit, we over, we
We're about
over,
to end
we
the show.
over.
We about to end the
Damn.
show. But with the lifestyle that we do live,
Uh-huh.
and with the events that we do throw, and the spots that we do hit up,
Yeah.
we are technically the mixy guys.
Yeah, we
So
we are technically
we are
considered
right.
mixed.
We're in the
Okay,
mix.
I can see that.
Unfortunately,
I right now would not want a mixy woman. I need somebody to balance.
it's like
me
he
out.
said last week. You need
yeah.
the opposite.
Like you need to balance me out. I want you to be home, like be centered, to center me.
Right.
Because if you out as much as I'm out, we never gonna see each other. We just out.
Once
You feel
again,
me?
I
So
said it last week. I said
He
this
said,
week.
"I
I'm-
want a Brooklyn College black woman, Jewish John.
Nah, you don't want those.
Yeah, that's a lot.
They smell. They don't bathe.
No,
Wow.
her father gonna look at you like you stole everything. in
Facts.
the
And she
house.
gonna be wearing a wig.
That's a fact.
And her hair gonna be bald under that, which ain't a problem. I'm not talking about bald women. I'm just simply saying she cut it off simply because she's
Lil
Jewish.
Peter.
No, but it's because you're Jewish. It ain't because you wanted to utilize that style.
Listen, man. Are we?
fucking
Do we
weird.
have another topic? Or we done?
No, we done.
It's
We
up.
done?
It's up to.
We done?
We done.
We
Play
done.
the song, Dame.
What
Play
you
the
want to do,
record.
bro?
Been here since 7.
Play the record.
He been here since
Y'all really
7.
trying to get me to not do the Soldier Boy thing?
He's been here since 7.
No, 'cause he wants to talk about Soldier Boy, so cut it.
Oh, hell no. Yeah.
No. Wait, real quick. Let me say this.
Cut it.
It's not about Soldier Boy. I want to talk about black business, but fuck that, right? Who does that? So cool.
Talk
no,
about
to the black
finding
business.
a song.
But that's what all people, that's what everybody's been talking about with Soulja Boy, though.
Black business?
About supporting black business.
See, it's the
See?
same
That's
kind
why I
of
wanted to talk
same
about it because
thing.
we did it.
Shout
All
out
right,
to
all
Tom
right,
Nation on
Jane,
the check.
hold on. You got 5 minutes.
Go ahead.
You got 5 minutes?
Go
You got
ahead.
5 minutes.
Ty Money on the check-in was goody.
All right. Oh, that was you. I was like, I didn't even do that. No,
valid.
honestly, it scared me.
I'm valid.
All right, so we
That was
clearly
smooth,
know
too.
that was smooth as shit because I promise I didn't even see it. So, all right, real quick. We saw what's been going on with Soulja Boy in the games and the consoles. I actually checked out the consoles. I don't know if y'all looked them up. Did you look them up?
No.
You didn't look them up? You did look it up? All right, it's a rebranded Chinese game that is an emulator. Basically, it's an emulator.
Yeah.
And he put his name on it, and everybody was saying that when you saw the interview that fucked me up was him with DJ Academics and
Shout out
whatever.
to Ant on the check-in. What's good?
What up, man? Ain't seen you in a minute, bro. And so basically they was questioning him on all his business and shit. And like, well, why would you have all these businesses? What are you trying to do? Why you know? And it was a question that I wanted to raise to you about black people that's trying to have businesses, right? That's one. And then two, the other thing is that bootleg. And, you know, black businesses have the stigma of being bootleg.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted to talk about. Seriously, more than just Soulja Boy. I get it. Drake, fine. We're over that. That was last week.
Tiger.
It was funny. But I'm just saying I wanted to really get into that real quick. We ain't got to do long like you said.
Okay.
But
What I will say is this. What we need to stop doing as a society is downplaying what black folks do.
got you.
And it goes back to the beginning of time. Like, black people made the air conditioner. Black people actually made the light bulb.
Fact.
Black people
Made
made the air
peanut
conditioner.
butter.
Black
said
people,
that twice.
Yeah, black people. we were one of the first people to do open heart surgery.
Curling irons, stoplights,
mad stuff.
iron
Peanut
period.
butter.
But every
Gas
time,
mask.
Gas mask.
every time
What?
Nigga.
somebody black does something, we downplay it,
Right.
and then we give it to the white man.
Ooh,
Right?
okay.
And Soulja Boy, we did do that. Soulja Boy, what he did, honestly, is what every other company would have done if they could have. He saw an upstart company that had the licensing
For the
and
game.
For the games.
Word. Okay.
And he put his money into that. He was like, oh, Sony does it. Nintendo does it.
Right.
Microsoft does it. So
Okay.
I can't do it.
Okay.
And literally, this Chinese company, like you said,
Yeah,
they
I forgot
had,
what it's called. Something.
whatever it
knows?
is.
the
Literally,
name.
they had some licensing for some games.
Right.
Some.
He put his money up and got 150 licensing for video
For the
games
extra ones,
that
yeah.
we play. Mario Kart, Super Mario, Sonic is on there. Mad different games. All he did was pay for the licensing and then put his name on a product that already existed. If anybody else had the money and the means to do it, they would have did it. And we would applaud them. If Mr. Bezos would have did that from Amazon, guess what? That would have been the number one selling item on Amazon.
Right.
And we would have said nothing about it.
Oh,
But
you
because
rich,
it's Soulja
rich.
Boy, because of Soulja Boy, now we have an issue with it. Now
Right.
we're saying it's quote unquote bootleg.
Right.
And that's where I come in. It's like we got to stop doing that. Every time somebody black tries to do something, us as the black community, we downplay it. It's like,
Okay.
no, that's big.
Right.
He did something big.
Right.
And it might not sell. It might not be.
It's selling, bro.
There
Low
we
key,
go.
I want it. I ain't
There you
gonna lie.
It's a game console.
I want
that
it.
has- Imagine one thing
It's a
that has
console,
all
and
the
it's
games
and it's a
from all
small
over the
console
place.
too. Yes, too.
It's
You got a
handheld.
handheld too. I ain't gonna lie. I want.
My thing is, bro, get your money.
I mean, you're selling me right now. I kind of want to lie.
And literally, bro,
Bro, you can play Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Like I love it.
when you say bootleg, to me, that's what I said earlier. When you say bootleg, I think of something that's janky.
Right.
Something that's, oh, you don't have the movie, but I
Right.
got a camcorder and I got the movie. No,
Well-
he has the licensing to these games.
Well, okay.
He did the groundwork.
But okay.
He put his bread up.
I got
That's
you.
not bootleg.
The only thing that made it bootleg was the fact that one, it is a company that knocks off video. It's like, so basically they make fake PlayStations. They make fake Apple phones. They make
Okay.
fake headphones.
Okay.
That's what the company does. And they had already made this device.
But you cannot get fake licensing for video games, bro. That's real.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, he went through the necessary steps to have a
He has
real.
legitimate-
If
Minimize
if
certain
anything, he
things.
took an illegitimate business and made them legit.
That's what I'm trying to say. And
Right.
all we're
Facts.
doing is looking at Soulja Boy like, this guy.
Right.
No, we should applaud this man.
Okay.
Certain things
That's what I think.
certain things he has done, yes, I will applaud him for. Like, for example, for that, he outsmarted certain people and they're mad about it now.
All right.
If you want to be technical.
He said Nintendo called him because he made something, what, $1 million,
$1 million
$2
something,
in
it
a
was-
day
yeah,
or something like that.
yeah.
They called him and was like, yo, what is going on? What happened?
Right.
That's how you know you're doing something for real.
Right.
When the big wigs hit you up, like, okay, what's going on over there?
Right.
You're doing something. The word bootleg to me means it's janky.
Right.
I don't see janky when I see this.
All right.
Now, me necessarily, I might not buy it. That might not be my thing.
Right.
But if it is an affordable way to get these games that people love, what's wrong? Because, like I said, if his name is Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Jeff Bezos said, "Oh, I bought this and then now it's on Amazon," guess what? That would be the number one
and real
thing.
quick,
I reckon.
praise to him because he about to lose half of his shit.
Not about to. He already lost.
It's done, bro.
It's done. It's a done
God.
deal.
And the only reason
Damn.
and this, I promise you, my last comment section on this or whatever is because the stigma of black businesses is that it is janky.
Okay,
And
but Steve is saying what you're saying. Steve is saying that it's not a. Steve said it's not a console. It's a generic joint that's playing other people's existing games. But the legalities is
What up,
where I'm
Steve?
talking
What up,
about.
Si?
I cannot play your game.
And you can't sue
without
him for it
being
either.
sued. I have the licensing, which means
Right.
this is real.
Right.
So I can make
you
money
can say
legally
whatever
off of
you
it.
want to say about it.
All right, so
I own
so,
this.
So another example would be if you remember arcades.
Yes.
I own the big box that the game is in.
Yep.
But I'm licensing the actual game.
Yes.
That
Which means
kind of makes sense.
Money is still going to the creators.
Yeah. In
but
fact, it's
I
like
have the license.
franchising a business. If you want to own a Chipotle or a Subway, it's technically the same thing.
So why
right now you can buy a
why
McDonald's.
Are we crucifying Soulja
Yeah.
Boy?
It's just like
'Cause
stealing
he's a young
something
black
that
man?
doesn't technically belong to somebody, then you
Because
make
he's
it
a quote
yours.
unquote cokehead.
But
crackhead?
and that's why I said, and that's why I was gonna say the last thing I was gonna say is the stigma of black businesses is that they are janky, And obviously there's part of racism. Don't want to get too deep with that. But it's because a lot of times when you go to black businesses,
It is janky.
they be janky, dog. Like just like facts.
Some
like,
of it, not all of them.
not all of them, but like, and I was telling you earlier in the chat or whatever, something as simple as a restaurant, you go in, you like, let me get a biscuit. Oh, we out of biscuits. What? Like,
That's a fact. There's a place
outside.
Called Biscuits R Us.
right.
You should have
How the fuck you ain't got no
there was a
biscuits
place.
and biscuit
that's a fact.
R
There's
Us?
a
Like,
place.
what
There was
the
a place
fuck?
on Utica. There was a place on Utica and St.
That's
John's.
funny.
It was
you know
It was
that.
called O's Grill.
Uh-huh.
You go into O's Grill
You got no
every other
goddamn
day.
grill.
They don't got no chicken.
Right.
Like, you got no chicken. You got probably wait like an hour. We got to take it out the freezer and then
Yeah,
defrost.
you like,
I'm
bruh,
yo,
but-
bro, what?
Just shut the whole business down. Like,
but
what are
you
doing?
come here because you know when you finally do get some chicken, the chicken is fire.
Right.
But because you always got the chicken in the freezer, you ain't
Yeah.
never defrosted. You got to go.
And that's something that I want to say as a
I will say that black business should get better.
we have to get our business together,
Because
man.
we're being guilt tripped into, oh, it's black, we should support. That's a fact. As a whole, we are being guilt tripped into buying black, shopping black, supporting black,
Right.
regardless of the service. It's like, no.
Right.
You should
That's a
still
fact.
have
Facts.
great service so that I can spend my money with it.
It's just, you and
Exactly.
And I
I'm
do agree
equated
with you.
to. I'm equated to, and it's gonna sound so minute.
That's say
but
this is what I
black
want to get to in
barbers,
the conversation a while.
right? I want to find a black barber so bad, but I won't go to a black barber. Why? Because for the simple fact that a Spanish barber takes so much more time and care in my hair when he gives me a haircut that it's crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I have
Dominicans
not,
hooked me up.
ever since I've gone to a Dominican barber, I've never
can't-
had no bumps. I've had no cuts on my face,
can't-
nothing.
I can't talk no shit.
But within myself, I've said it to him. I want to go to a black barber so
I want
bad.
to.
Because
And-
I just want the essence of being in a black barber
I'm
shop.
glad you brought. And what bothers me is when you go to the black barber and you get subpar service, it costs more.
Because I paid $20 for a cut. But I go to a black barber, I got to pay $25 plus then maybe
Plus a
give you a
tip,
tip.
possibly. I go to the
on.
black barber's 25. The Dominican charge technically what 17, 18
And when they get a little...
I'll be honest, this is the truest thing I ever heard.
for the cut for the bruh.
Truest thing
Like,
I
I'm
ever heard.
yo, ask him all the time. I be like, yo, I want
Ever
to
since I
go
grew
to
the
a
beard,
black barber,
ever since I grew
bro.
the beard, because I used to cut my own hair. And remember, you put me on to the Dominicans. He's like, you didn't do this Dominican. The
Yo,
hot towel, the
yo,
massage
shout out to my
the
boy
face,
Moreno.
boy.
Shout out to Joel, B. They be blessing
Alright, we
it,
gotta-
bro.
If anybody need a cut, go to my boy Moreno down on Nostrand and
Bruh.
Carroll.
Or Joel,
The cuts
or
be-
Utica,
they
and
be-
Prospect
Nostrand and Carroll,
Place.
he gonna
I don't
take care
know.
of you.
I'm sorry.
You
And it's
see
like,
why I'm sexy. You see why I'm sexy.
You know what I'm saying,
We don't-
John?
we don't
Like,
see that.
I
We don't
want
see that
so
at all.
bad.
We do
I
not
want to go
see
to a black
why you-
barber. I want to go to a black
I would
barber.
love
Like,
to
I
go to a black
want
barber.
to. Just for the fact that I want to sit in a black
just like
barber
black
shop.
barbers.
Gary
Talk
said he
shit.
goes to
You know what I'm
Slavics.
saying? You know the feel
Wow,
of being
Gary
in a
said he
you
goes to
understand? It's a black
Slavic.
barber
He said
shop.
the Slavic.
the Slavics
Give
give
him
him,
the-
royal treatment.
Listen, all I gotta
That's
say
crazy.
is, listen,
But you go in a black barber shop,
I
you
get
go
the
in
hot
there,
rag on
you
the
getting
face,
rushed.
I get
You
the-
go in the chair, your cut is 5-10 minutes at the
He on the
most.
phone while he
on
talking
the
to
phone
you.
while he giving you a haircut. Your
He-
lineup is
He
sideways.
pretty much playing a game of 21 the whole time. Like, my
and then it's
nigga, like,
$25.
yeah.
And then,
it's 20 you be
and then
like,
when
bruh,
you don't give him a tip on top of that, he gonna look at you
he mad.
sideways.
You know, he mad.
But then
And
when I
it's
go
like-
to Joel Moreno, you know what I'm saying? It may be busy.
Yeah, Moreno take care
But
of
when
you,
I
bro.
get in that chair, I know for a fact he gonna spend a half hour, 45 minutes
Making-
on my
perfecting
face.
Right.
And everything gonna be lined up. You
And
know what
so-
I'm saying? I ain't never gonna get no bump.
And that's the
I ain't gonna
stigma.
get cut. I'm gonna be clean. And
Yo,
the
can-
blend, you see
yo,
the tape up blend when you
let's
know
get
what
up
I'm
outta here,
saying?
man.
This hit Barry in the heart.
Yeah, Barry.
Nah, he's
No,
serious. He's
son,
serious.
like-
He's serious.
right now.
He's
Barry
serious.
No,
is
but that's
back.
real shit.
Can we get a record queued up? Let's
Oh,
get
word,
a record
word.
queued
Thank
up.
you. Yeah,
Everybody,
bring it
thank
back
you for
on.
watching
I
Willa
want to thank
Wednesdays.
everybody for watching Willa Wednesdays tonight. Can I get a bunch of thumbs across the screen?
If you already
Just some
haven't done
love.
so, Damo got some music
Some
out
love.
on Apple Music.
Some love.
He got
No,
Summer's
no, right now.
Dreams.
No,
Let's get some love.
We
Here's
got
some
Dame
love.
Jay Willa's
What we doing
For
right
Her.
now? We doing the For Her project.
It's for her.
Jay Willa got the For Her
I want
project out
everybody
now.
to like and share the episode.
Like and share.
We went a little
4
over
tracks.
for y'all, so hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Everybody like and
See,
share.
Mill said I need a new barber. You better hit
Listen.
up
Go to
the
the Dominicans,
player.
bro.
My boy Moreno take care of you. Listen, he'll take care of you. No bumps ever.
Ever. Spanish.
Hold on, before you play the track.
Okay.
Um,
Good. I need to
We got the
find it.
Patreon page.
Oh, that's
I
what he
beat
was
you to
pressing.
it. I
That's what
beat
he
you
about to
it.
press. He said real
Ladies and
quick.
gentlemen.
You see how Josh stepped
Ladies
up?
and gentlemen,
I
we
gotta
have
find
the
the link.
Patreon page. If you like what you see on a week out basis, if you want to see us grow, if you want to grow with us, we got a Patreon page.
Gotta
Can
help
we-
us
can we
out.
get the link?
I'm gonna put the link in the thing right now.
We're gonna put the link in here.
Click on it.
You feel me?
What, basically, you can donate.
Money
You know what I'm
to-
saying? Whatever you feel, $1, $2, $10.
You sound like them little kids on the
No, but at
infomercials.
the end of the day, this ain't free.
no angel.
Because I know I'm not free. I'll tell you that much.
Barry a singer.
Yeah, singer.
That
Someone
sounds
put
pretty
the link,
good.
man.
And then
I
they
hope
got
he
the
don't
lip
get
messed
sued for
up,
that.
and then they look sad and just decrepit and
they got a bug on their eye. Why they always get the lip?
and they don't blink
The
and they
bug on their eye.
don't blink.
They just be they do
it's
no they just be riding out with the bug though. They just be riding with the
I'm
bug.
convinced they got like a bag of flies.
They just open it like.
So just click the link there, man. If you want to give something, donate to the cause. We out here entertaining the people for 2 hours every week. We love y'all.
A bag of flies. They just
In
go,
a bag of flies.
Release the
Let it rip. Put the honey on your eyes. Put some syrup on your eyes. Yeah, don't blink. That's disgusting.
Yo.
Wow.
Oh, let's play a record and get up out of here.
Yo, man,
Once
so-
again, this is Willa. Now it's Day Mode to Thursdays.
Yeah.
It's a Day Mode to Thursday.
Josh said they got a bag of flies.
No, that's funny.
Lord of the Flies, right?
They got a bag of flies.
We're going to start with the first Jay Willa joint, man. He
listen.
just dropped a video last week.
Josh,
Joint
that's,
is called
Josh, that's how
Nikki.
you know they can't afford no gizzard.
That's how you know
No one compares, girl, let's own.
Jay Willa featuring Romy. New joint called Nikki. You get that on iTunes,
They said they
Spotify.
can't click it because it's not a hyperlink. We're gonna post another post after this.
I fucked that
I
up?
do it all for Nikki.
attention to the page.
Yeah. Can't compare how they lost you.
Fuck.
No one compares, girl, that's all you. You know exactly how I want that.
My fault, y'all. That's me. I'm gonna post it right now. I'm trying to find the share link. Got you. I'm posting it right now. I got you.
I do it all for Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki. Yeah.
Off top, ain't no lines drawn. It's just hard to the picture, you find out. I see you headed for the top, can I climb on? The whole world want a piece, but you my John. 20-something, no child, but it's so apparent. And it's wild, cause like the only child I ain't sharing. That thing clapping, it's a standard ovation. That's why I'm right at you when you send that location. Right there, I be on that. And we can smoke a nigga night, girl, you all that. Yeah, I love after the flight when we fall back. Ex blowing up your phone, you don't call back. No time for the fuck boy. She used to get them niggas ears, but they all hurt. And now it's my time, that's what's up, boy. That's why every single thing I do is for her. Word.
Can't compare how they lost you. No one compares, girl, that's all you. You know exactly how I want that. She hit me up, I'ma come through. And I do it all for Nikki. I do it all for Nikki. I do it all for Nikki. Nikki, yeah. Can't compare how they lost you. No one compares, girl, that's all you. You know exactly how I want that. She hit me up, I'ma come through. And I do it all for Nikki. I do it all for Nikki. I do it all for Nikki. Nikki.
I do it all, yeah, I do it all. She get it all, ain't no pressure involved. She know I'm working, ain't no need to call. Get to the bag, then we burn down the mall. That's why I make so she straight. She keep these bitches in place. I keep the food on the plate. Imagine the look on their face. Shorty a star when she pull up in race. Feeling so safe when we filling up safes. And that thing where hope the levees don't break. Bust it wherever we don't need to wait. With a little freak, yeah, I love how she tastes. If I get it once, she gon' feel it all day. She told her friends, now her friends wanna play. Shorty A1 and I'm bad boy J. Long story short, if you wanna play it big, keep it faithful. Shit.
You know that I need you. You the one, yeah. Nikki, yeah. Baby girl. Can't compare how they lost you. No one compares, girl, that's all you. You know exactly how I